welcome everybody to the Ball Don't Lie podcast. We are officially live. Say something to the chat, y'all. It should be delayed. We live now. We live now. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Make sure everything going here. Can the chat hear y'all? Can the chat hear y'all? Can the chat hear y'all? Trying to see. Chat can't hear y'all. Okay, good thing I caught that. All right, let me get that. No, it's just you, bro. Trust.
Yeah, I'm on 480.
What about now? Can the chat should hear me, right? Chat should hear you, sorry.
They can hear you best.
No, I know, but now they should be able to hear you.
Yeah. I check it.
It's going to be a little delayed. If anybody's in the chat right now, you please let us know because, But
wait, I can just turn on my computer over here.
Yeah, we should be good to go. What's up, Hassan? Shout out to Hassan. Throw a super. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
so sounds good.
All right, we're good to go. BDL live. If anybody's in here, drop a 1 in the chat. If not, it's all good. The show's on the road anyway. Today we're just going to be doing a bunch of Q&As, community questions. If you have anything, you feel free to drop it in the comment section below. Or the chat, sorry, not the comment section, and we'll be answering it right now. We'll just get onto it for the community. We'll start with the latest poll and work our way down through the season, working through our polls that we put on the channel through the season. The first one we got was having to do with the last episode. So we talked about the point guards, the best point guards in the league. They're Hassan Go. So the last poll was Jamal Murray versus Jalen Brunson. Which point guard is better? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
In this poll, we had Jamal Murray winning 85% to 15%. And who ranked, it was me and someone else had Jamal above Jalen, and then 2 of the other people had Jalen above Jamal. Who was that on a point guard video? Who had Jamal above Jalen Brunson with me? Was that you, Omari?
I didn't have Jalen on my shit. I had Jamal last, so.
Yeah, so
I guess I had Jamal over here.
The people agree with us. The people agree with me and Omari on that one.
I mean, that's normal.
We discussed it pretty lengthily in that discussion between the players. But yeah, me and Hassan had the same discussion as Jalen Brunson. Well, I already forgot. Jalen Brunson was better than Jamal Murray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not what the people say. Obviously, the community polls go a different way. So let me see if I could actually throw this up here.
Community can suck my dick, bro.
What?
Wait, what?
The community can suck my dick.
Hey, on God, they could have.
No, you got ignorant.
We're gonna have half subscribers when we wake up.
Yeah.
No, you tell them when they're wrong, so then they become right.
Facts. Let them know, Gabe. Jalen Brunson is better than Jamal Murray.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the comments.
We got trolls. We got trolls.
Yeah, we got the trolls in this chat early. That's crazy.
He's better than Jamal Murray.
That's one of the craziest takes I've seen all year. Huh?
Well, VanVleet does have an all-star. Jamal doesn't. So.
This man's a Rockets fan.
Yeah, I don't think there's a good place to put it and cover up all our faces. So we're just gonna relay the polls to you guys. I don't think we have a good layout for that just yet. Next poll we'll get to is another point guard
one in the middle.
No, it would be too small. There's no point. It's fine. If we had 5 people, we'd have like a little corner to put it in, but not with this layout that we have right here. Next poll is Tyrese versus James Harden.
Ooh.
We all know what Hassan's answer is on this one, but I think most of the knowledgeable basketball fans said Tyrese is better than Harden. According to our poll, that's exactly what happened. 74% said Tyrese Halliburton. 26% said they'd rather have James Harden.
I changed my mind. I remember.
Yeah, we got Gabe to change his mind live.
I still think Harden is better, obviously,
We know
but
what you
it
think.
is close in my opinion.
Harden there too.
But
Honestly.
Huss, when you say this, do you still think like Harden's gonna do what he did and maybe better than this season? Like, think about that.
Yeah, you think
Why
he's gonna
wouldn't
get
he?
better or do better than he did last year?
Well, you're saying you think he could. I think he
I think
can't.
it'd be around the same.
Now, bro,
I mean-
great.
I think it'd be around the same, and I think Tyler Halliburton would do around the same. Plus, they have better player. The Pacers have better players than they did before, so I think his stats, points wise, might go down a little bit. He's not, to me, a primary scorer. He's more of a primary playmaker, so he'll sacrifice points.
Game's not all
But he-
about scoring, you know.
But right now he's a better shooter than
I'm just
Harden.
saying.
Like
Well, who? Tyrese?
Tyrese. It's pretty factual.
And? Well, and?
He's an
Harden's a
and.
better playmaker.
So if he's a better shooter and like
He's an and.
he's on the up, wouldn't he be like better? I don't know. That's what I was looking
You
at
don't
the way
get
they
better
described
at
it to me.
shooting every single year.
No, but we're projecting
Just
shooting
keep
like
going up.
Harden's on the downtrend, Tyrese is on the uptrend. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but shooting's not all about basketball.
okay, but if they're about the same like assist to play make ratio like level, and then one's shooting better, I'm gonna give it to the shooting guy. You know what I mean? The guy who shoots better.
He's not a better scorer than
Harden.
James Harden, even right now. Just because he's a better shooter. doesn't
Harden's
mean
still
he's
a better
scorer.
passer too.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Maybe-
debatable.
That was debatable. Harden is for sure a better scorer though, but I think Tyrese is a better all-around player. I said this during the point guard list. He doesn't have to have the
Better at
ball.
what, though?
He's a better
All-around better
team
at what?
player. He can play off the ball better. He cares. He gives more effort on defense. He doesn't show up in a fat suit to training camp. That I value that. I'm not even
That
trying
was
to
a
be
couple
funny.
years ago. We were talking about this year.
Yeah,
Nah,
they're
he
talking
put it out
about
again,
it
I
this
promise.
year.
Harden wasn't locked there.
Nah, I promise.
James Harden
If you
was
see him in training camp this year, he gonna have it. If he's still on the Sixers,
Oh, he
and
just-
They said he
He's
was
big,
looking
bro.
at that
He's
fat
older.
suit like Bruce Wayne, bro.
Dude, how old is James Harden right now? He's older, bro. Like,
34, 35, probably.
all right, man.
About 45.
Watch what you gonna look like at 34, bro. You're not gonna look
Okay.
at
I'm
like
like-
him.
I'm gonna
Okay.
like
No,
Jesus.
I'm
You're
not an NBA
rewriting
a-
now.
I'm
Yeah.
not an NBA athlete, Hassan. Can we just get let me just clear that up?
Like, that's so crazy. Yeah, when I say we're not NBA athletes. When I'm 35, I was telling Gabe I'm gonna look like mini Bron in like 3 months.
Okay, I'm saying he's not even that big though. Like we're talking about 1 year, right? This year or moving into next year. So you can't talk about pulling up in a fat suit. That was
I'm
2 years
joking.
ago.
I'm joking. But you get the point. The point is he doesn't like care about being in shape or whatever. Or, practice AI type beat. That's the vibe that he gives off to me. James Harden's that type of player.
I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like he was locked in last year. They just came up short.
I mean, shit. He
And
might,
Locked
Tyrese
in.
Halliburton would have came up short too.
you said he was locked in?
Yeah. Well, what made you think he wasn't?
7 points in an elimination game?
Mm.
40 in 2 other games. He just doesn't show up in elimination games. Locked in.
So
or
if
not.
I show up to
He
class,
just doesn't show up.
If I show up
No,
to
he just don't show
class
up.
1 week out of the whole year, should I still get an A because I did good in that 1 week? Fuck the other.
No, but he showed up the whole
17
year.
weeks.
Okay, but the whole argument about James Harden is he doesn't show up for one game, so it's reversed. Your argument's in reverse. He shows up for every
Yeah, what I
day of
say.
the class, but fails the final.
No, in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
nigga got all A's and all assignments. Gets to the finals, just fails.
No, the whole playoffs though. Like he had 2 good games in the entire playoffs, and he played like what?
Well, he
7
wasn't needed.
games?
They only lost.
No, he
I
played more than
mean,
that.
Brooklyn didn't need him. The Brooklyn series didn't need him as much, and he did what he needed to do. But he lost the Celtics games, and it wasn't even more on him. It was more on Embiid than on him.
It was on both of them.
Mostly Embiid. We never talk about how Embiid's critically failed in
No,
these
we definitely
situations.
Nah, I already had to apologize to that nigga. I mean, tell Jokic, man.
I think we're
That's
let me
great.
rephrase it. I think we're harder on Harden than we are on Embiid.
Well, Harden's older, and
That's because
he's
Harden's done it so many times.
Yeah, he's also MVP
Okay, that's a
already.
fair point.
Like this is Joel's first MVP season.
Okay, but at least James Harden's gone out the second round as the best player, and he does show up like in regular season games, just not the final game. Playoff games. Just not the
Regular
final
playoff games, you mean? Like first 4 or
Like playoff
5.
series. Like in 2018, he showed up in the playoffs.
Just non-elimination
lost.
games.
Just played Kevin
Just
Durant.
non-elimination.
Just
games.
not when it matters
Yeah.
most.
Okay, but I don't, me personally, I don't think you can judge one guy's like whole career and not whole career, but whole season moving forward off of one game.
I'm just
Or last,
trolling
at
at this
least.
point, but I do think Tyrese is better. And I think when Tyrese gets in those moments, like those closeout games, he will step up, unlike James Harden, and then we will see.
When?
And then
Big is win. He's never been there. So you
I'm
should
saying
just-
when.
guess, yeah,
He's
technically-
22.
technically I wait to see.
He's 22.
We still gotta wait to see.
Listen, this is like the Anthony Edwards conversation. Like, oh, when he gets older, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. Like, we haven't seen it yet. We have to wait to see
What?
it happen.
We're projecting.
Like, you're
Bro,
projecting.
Anthony Edwards'
Tyrese
game, what are you
Haliburton's
talking
not.
about?
We have to talk about Tyrese Haliburton as he is now, and what you think he can do next year.
Well,
He hasn't
even-
even made the playoffs yet.
Well, even as this current day, it's like he's arguably better than James Harden. Just as of this day,
Yeah,
obviously.
it is arguably
he's-
for sure.
He's more
Obviously,
valuable in my
but
opinion. But
Yeah, the hard hate is insane. Obviously,
I'm not-
he's more valuable. He's younger.
I don't even like Harden, but
It's not even hate. It's just facts. Like he's not one of the best players in the NBA anymore. It's just that's not hate. That's just the facts. Like, would you say
Yeah,
he's a top
I
20
believe-
player in the league still? Maybe if he's in the
Maybe.
He's a
bottom.
top
Definitely, I
7
think
point
he's
guard.
top
He's like a
25.
top 7 point guard.
Well, he's a
Definitely
top
top
10
25.
point guard, but he's not the top 3 like he used to be. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
and I agree. Like he's definitely declined. He's 34 years old. Like anybody that's not like super generational is declining at 34. So
Who's better
especially with
than
his
Harden?
workload.
you could check our
the
video
debate
out.
is
That
the
point
debate
guard,
is
yeah.
Tyrese and Harden.
This
Who do you
specific
think is
one
better?
is yeah.
DeMar Hoops. But yeah, I mean, technically, I mean, honestly, I'm still like year to year basis. I'm taking Harden, but obviously, like Tyrese is more valuable because he's younger and he has like a lot more ahead of him.
Exactly.
But yeah, we can't just say like he'll show up in the biggest moments
when we
when
haven't seen it.
he hasn't been to those moments. So
Oh god.
I mean, but then again, Harden's not showing up in those moments regardless. So you can't
Okay,
get
but at
much
least
better.
he's been there. At least he's been there though. We know what we're gonna
Yeah,
get
that's
from
true.
him. We don't know what we're gonna get from Tyrese. Could be way worse. I haven't seen
That's
Tyrese
on
jump
Jeff
40 in the
Bezos'
playoffs.
wife. Who is Jeff Bezos' wife?
Yeah.
I want some
Let,
bread.
let her
That's what my
chill.
thoughts
Let her
is.
chill, bro. We
Yeah,
don't
I
want
want
to
some
talk
bread.
about that.
That's what my thoughts is. I need that bread.
Yeah, but
Harden clears
Like,
DeMar.
it's like I was saying with,
Niggas
like,
always be
Anthony
saying
Edwards.
clears.
Clears.
Clears like the
saying
young
with,
niggas. Young niggas always shit always clears. Like you be 1 point better, you clear them.
People. Well, I've seen recently people like to project Anthony Edwards being better than certain players because of what he can do or what people think he's going to do. Like, do you think Anthony Edwards is better than DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah.
Yes, that one I actually do. I know what you mean with the
Really?
projecting thing, but he is better than DeMar DeRozan.
What has shown you that he's better though?
The last 2 seasons, to be honest. I mean,
Regular
DeMar-
season and like playoffs.
Oh,
talking
DeMar's
about
been all
the
NBA
last-
last
the-
season.
The season before last, he went crazy. He was averaging like 28.
This last season, though, for sure, he was better, just all around. Like DeMar had not as good of a year. He shouldn't have even made an
But-
All-Star team. We all
I
agreed
think it
on
was
that.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. But
Yeah.
then you forget that they didn't have Cat this year, and Rudy Gobert is like a non-factor offensively.
And he was nice.
So I think Anthony
he's a
Edwards'
non-factor in
stats
general.
I drop because I think it's inflated because of that factors. You get what I'm saying? Like Cat's not there on the team, so he's not going to get. He's going to get more opportunities because of it.
Nah, because I
That
think
is
he's
right.
gonna
That
get
is
those
true.
shots anyway with Cat there. Like he's the best player. He's number 1 in the tier order. So if
now
Cat
he is.
comes, he's 2. He's not gonna go above Ant. Like his
You think
his shots
Anthony
is
gets the same
priority
amount of shots?
regardless.
Well, like if we weren't saying that last year though, I think Cat was better than Ant last year, and it was like the chain was showing that.
I
He's
think
getting more
Cat was
shots
better
and
than Ant last year. I think this year Cat like regressed a little bit, like and Ant
Because he
took
didn't
a
play.
jump. Yeah, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
but
like
I
what it
say he
looks.
was
I think it was
from
Cat and then Edwards. Now it's Edwards and Cat. Like that's how it is now.
I thought
We have
last
to
year
see
In my
Ant was
opinion.
better still.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Last year, Cat didn't play. You mean the
No,
year
yeah.
before that?
No,
Yeah, year before that.
I'm talking about the
Last
last
year
2
was-
You
years.
mean last year?
Last 2 years.
Both
so we
2
say
years.
Last 2 years, yeah. Since this season's already done.
I think Cat. I mean, Ant's been better than Cat the last 2 seasons. Cat hasn't shown much of anything. He barely made the playoffs with Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy said, "I don't even want to play with this guy."
Voice.
Yeah, I know, but we're talking about as skill wise, Cat was better, or statistically, I should say. Let's see his stats.
And
from
so
us.
far, we've seen Edwards. He becomes a playoff riser, like literally stat for stat. Like he became a playoff riser.
Yeah, he's really good this year.
He was much
first
better than
round.
Cat in the playoffs both years.
Yeah,
actually.
Well, both years. That is correct.
Cat
Like
came back
this
from
year,
injury, so
this year he
that
averaged
didn't really
31 and a
speak.
half points against the Nuggets. And he lost obviously, but last year he averaged 25 against the Grizzlies. So like
Shit that Bruce Brown said.
about
Yeah.
LeBron.
He said that the Wolves was their hardest series. I'm like,
He's
nigga,
just
wait,
chatting,
like,
bro.
yeah, like
said that
niggas just
too,
get on
Robert.
podcasts and start going crazy.
I
I said that
can
like
see
months
why
ago. I
he
remember
does
before the playoffs
that. Yeah,
started.
you did.
You said that shit.
I actually did. I said if any
You
team
need
has a
lobotomy.
chance, like I feel like the Wolves could make the run, but
because they have two bigs that can like kind of continue, I'd say, or
Yeah,
That's
give
like,
them a
oh,
hard
them
to
niggas
run for the
stink.
money.
Like, that's just like I don't know. I feel like that's just an ignorant take, but he played it, so who knows?
Because he was
He
saying
must
like,
know something we don't.
no, I mean, we're not gonna lie, like Nuggets had control of the 4 games against the Lakers. Like it never
No,
felt
yeah,
like
but
they lose.
but they said even the Suns they didn't think like he said they was
Because he said
the
it was
Wolves
like
harder than the Suns.
all the games are blowouts, and they they actually were. They damn
That
near
is
were
true.
blowouts. So.
Didn't they go to
He was
OT
saying
in
that's
like
the
Minnesota?
closest. Huh?
Didn't they go to OT in Minnesota? One of the games.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
That was close.
I mean,
Do a
it
fantasy league
can
with
be their hardest
subscribers.
opponent. Doesn't mean it was like their like
You get
the
cooked.
best team. You know, Lakers are definitely the best team that they faced in the playoffs. In my
yeah,
opinion.
they got swept, but they were the best team.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Hardest and best like aren't. You don't have to
Yeah, it's not always
put
synonymous.
together. Yeah.
We didn't win a game, but it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah, this year low-key Ant, that's what DeMar said. And that's DeMar, so we gotta
Yeah,
give it to Ant.
if the DeMar stand is telling you that, then you got to go with it.
DeMar himself popped on.
All right.
DeMar himself.
He said, remember the
trying to
Shaq,
find
the
a-
Shaq and Riley shit from Boondocks?
There you
he said he stacks more money and gets more. Yes, he does.
All right, so last year, Cat averaged, or 2 years ago, Cat averaged 24, 9, and 7 on how many shots?
He averaged 7
Wait,
assists, bro.
7 assists?
That's no way. That's not.
I'm
You're not
sorry.
looking at the right stat line,
Hassan.
dog.
I was looking at rebounds and defensive rebounds. So 24, 4, and 9.8. So 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 24, 10, and okay.
I was like, dude, he's
Yeah,
averaging
okay.
a triple double, damn near. No way.
Bro's LeBron James.
You gotta fact check
All
this
right, let's
guy.
see what Edwards is. Wait, let's see how many shots because shots matter most. I'd say in like who's the best player. The best player usually takes the most shots on the team. So he was taking around 16 shots a game, and this year he's taking around 14.8.
And had 20.
I think Ant was
20
averaging
shots?
like,
19 and a half.
Okay, what was he averaging this year though?
This year's 19 and a half. Last year, Ant was 17.3. So
yeah.
Okay,
He's
so it was around the same, and he was still shooting more.
Yep. I'm
So yeah,
telling
you
you,
might be
man.
right about him being his team.
I think
mean,
Ant's the leader now. Like, I think Ant's clearly
it's
the
kind
leader.
of like he has like dummy confidence too. He'll just shoot up random shots.
Yeah, I'm about to say
So,
that might also just be tendency, not even game plan. It's just
yeah,
like
and then,
Ant's gonna shoot.
He liked that though. You just gotta let him do his thing.
What does Cat say? He's like, and for
Nigga's
that,
nice, he still-
what does he say?
He really did.
I hope.
Like, I was trying to tell y'all.
I saw like Terry Salvern talk about Ant on Paul George's podcast. He was like, I think Steph or somebody, or no, John Donovan Mitchell or Jason Tatum like shot it from deep. And he was like, damn, he shot that from Timbuktu. And Tyrese Howard was like, where's that? He's like, he shot it so far, I don't even know where it is.
Yeah, I remember
This
that.
is crazy.
Timbuktu.
I don't even know.
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
All right,
and it's pretty funny.
let's keep going to the
I don't
polls.
know anybody who like hates Anthony Edwards.
My number one favorite hooper going to next season. I told you, Huss.
It's hard to hate.
Picked Anthony up
It
for
is,
his
yeah,
what?
it is.
Over Cat?
No, like hates him like
Oh
a
yeah,
person or
nobody
player.
hates him.
Remember
Right.
when he faked through that chair?
He didn't fake. He hit somebody.
Well,
They sued him.
did he hit somebody? Or it was like close?
He
It
did.
was like a
someone.
scrape, but you know you get sued for
Ah.
stuff like that these days.
Yeah.
He didn't get sued, bro. It was some bullshit. It was just like someone trying to get clout.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times when people say they sued him, like it's just like they submitted a lawsuit, but the lawsuit just gets like shut
Yeah,
down.
it gets thrown out in court because it's stupid as fuck.
Remember that
Or,
like,
Devontae
that fuck
Adams
promotion.
push? Where he pushed
Oh,
the Kansas
Did he
City?
actually get sued for that?
Yeah, he did.
That
No,
one was
yeah,
He didn't get
crazy.
any money. Yeah, he
He
didn't get
actually
any
he
money.
did it on purpose.
Yeah. All right, you can move on to the next thing.
all right.
Yeah,
this
the next
is, some trade candidates right here. Who would you rather have, Tyler Hero or Tyrese Maxey?
This is
Seen
a
that.
big debate. Who wants to
It's-
start?
It's close, but I would choose
Yeah, I think about
Maxey.
this.
Like I think Maxey's considerably like how do I say considerably? No, I don't want to say that word. Like I think Maxey. Sorry, go ahead, Omar. Go ahead.
I said, no, you actually you was like Meta. You can keep going.
I was gonna say I wasn't gonna say considerably, but I would choose Maxey like preferably. I prefer Maxey pretty much.
Why? Explain.
I think like what Tyler Hero offers is great in like the shot creating and like the scoring, but I think Maxey is how do I say this? His like drive and coupled with his like
He's dark.
shooting.
He's dark.
No,
Yeah, he said it. No, but I think Maxi's overall. I think Maxi has more potential than Tyler Hero to be better as well. Like given the
Let me
shot, I
ask
think
you
given the
this.
keys, like he's like off the bench right now, and Tyler Hero is like a starting guard. But I think if Maxi had that role, I think he would like do more in that role. You know what I mean?
Maxi's a starter too. He just has
Well,
Harden and
he
Embiid.
actually is a starter now.
damn, I just pulled an Isaac. Fuck.
Well, he
Let me
did
ask
come
you
off the
this, if
bench
you're
for a
like-
few games. So
Uh, 'cause
I
I,
need to see
think he's
this.
coming off of injury, so they don't bench.
no,
So
they
I
actually
don't-
benched
like,
him
for-
like when he was healthy. They just wanted
Oh,
to
yeah.
I
try
remember him
shit.
being benched, bro. I don't know.
Anthony Melton, yeah.
But it wasn't because he was
'Cause
bad.
for
They just
defense.
wanted to try
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let me ask
Well,
you
I
this:
don't
like,
know.
if you're
I-
Portland, would you trade for Tyler Hero or Tyrese
No,
Maxey?
no.
Neither.
No,
Plain
why?
fine.
We have Shaden Sharp, Scoot, and Anthony
Yeah, neither.
Simons. Why would I want another guard?
But if you had to, like, who would you choose?
Dame.
I'm
I'm keeping that man.
Here, Gabe out. Why, bro? You all said Maxi too. What do you want from me?
The community
Your
said
explanation.
71% Tyrese Maxey, 29% Tyler Hero.
Their stats are
I
like
feel
identical
like-
too. It's just play style.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like personally, we've seen like Tyler Hero's obviously been in the league a little bit longer, but like we've seen him on bigger stages so far in his career, and he still has stepped up in those careers. He already has a 6-man of the year. Like he excelled in that year. He got 6-man. He also excelled when he was a starter. In the times that he was playing, he was hurt a lot, but it's like since I've seen him do it in the playoffs like consistently, and their stats are like pretty much identical. I'm gonna give it to the nigga who's seasoned over Max, because at the end of the day, Maxi, like, he's good, but I feel like people can at this stage can still like regress, you know, like
Well, it's not like
Hero
Maxey's
has-
never
Fair
been
point.
to the playoffs though. Like he's been with the Sixers and they made the
Didn't he have,
playoffs
like-
every year.
Yeah,
Too.
Didn't he have like
Yeah,
a
it's been a
milestone or
playoff,
something?
So it's not like
Didn't he
Tyler
have, like, a-
Hero is like infinitely more experience.
Yeah,
nah,
But
but he's
then,
a bit
like,
deeper.
I feel
He's
like
been
Maxey
deeper.
has a bigger upside than Tyler Hero too. I feel like
Mhm.
he's been playing under the MVP with Joel Embiid. He needs his shots. James Harden needs the ball in his hands, and Tyrese Maxey is still getting his with all the other pieces around him. I feel like if he was put in the same position as Tyler Hero to be that like number one scorer on that team, I think he'd excel and be way better than he is right
Bro,
now.
I'm looking.
so.
I'm
I
looking
think
at
so,
some
too.
playoff stats. I'm looking at some
Yeah.
playoff stats, and it's not looking good for Hero. Just saying.
I mean, his
Not
name
looking
was
good at all.
He became who he was inside
He
the
didn't play
bubble.
this year in the playoffs, so like we can't even count this year.
Okay, he's to Hero.
Maxey averaged
Yes,
over
he didn't
25
play at
points
all
per
this
game on
year.
50%.
His best season in the playoffs is a rookie year, and that was because he was like a bubble guppy. And then Maxi has like 2 back-to-back 21 point per game playoff runs. You know,
Maxey
what I'm saying.
averaged over
If
25
Hero
points
played
per
this
game on
year-
50% field goal and 44% 3-point when with either Harden or Embiid stat.
but how's
That's
Hero's
fair,
best?
but, like,
How's Hero's best playoff when he was in the bubble with like his rookie year? You know what I mean? He hasn't even touched that level of like greatness again. Well, Maxi after bubble year has had back-to-back 21 point per game playoff pushes. You know what I mean?
he's younger too. Plus, he
By
hasn't
like a
been
year,
paid.
by like
The
2
contract
years.
is, he hasn't gotten a max yet, so.
No, bro, Maxi shits on Hero. No, I'm kidding. Not shits on.
He clears.
He clears him, guys.
Players. Nah, but didn't Tyler average like 20, like 21, something like that?
Ooh.
Like during the season.
No, you have a good point.
During
He
the
did
season?
show up and, like, without Tyler Hero, they wouldn't have gone to the finals in the bubble.
You're right. He averaged 21 when he won the 6-man of the year, Omari.
Yeah, without Caleb Martin, they wouldn't have made it to the finals this year. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
man,
true.
Caleb Martin.
Caleb Carey Martin.
Yeah, demon.
You
He
said
was
about
a
any
player
team
this
though.
year.
Like every team has a role
Is it the
player that
player
they
or is
wouldn't
it
have made it
both?
to the finals without. If the Denver Nuggets didn't have Aaron Gordon, they wouldn't make it to the finals. Like
That's debatable
Yeah,
though, because they pretty much lost like two games. The whole
no, but Aaron Gordon was a big part. He was the third best player the whole.
Yeah, he
season.
was a big part, but I'm saying like I feel like they could have won some games without him. Jokic was like really like 75% of the pie, and then Jamal was
He
going
was.
crazy too.
But they needed Gordon. He was
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
He was literally like their only.
Oh.
He was their backup center basically. Like they didn't even play
Yeah.
DeAndre Jordan.
See, with Miami, I can never tell if it's the player or if it's like Spoelstra, like because everybody plays better in Miami.
Culture.
Yeah,
probably
it's
a little bit of
culture.
both.
Even Jimmy's like playing better anywhere once he was.
Even Bam played good. Bam played good this playoffs, right?
It's
Like he played really good.
mentality.
And he had some good games. I mean,
Yeah, he did. I don't want to dog Bam anymore. We used to dog Bam so
No,
much.
No,
I
you
still
used
do,
to dog
bro.
Bam. I never.
That's true.
Well,
Well,
actually,
pause,
I
pause.
did. I did dog
Look.
Bam in some series because in some series he was on some bullshit.
No, I dogged him for sure. People have him as a top 3 defender in the league, bro.
I
do you
always
think?
respected his defense. That's the one thing. I was always on him for his
Think he's a top
offense.
3 defender though?
Yeah,
Really? Who's he top
3
3
in the league?
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo,
Whole
100%.
league.
He might be the best help defender
Who's
in the
better
league.
than him?
Honestly,
Who's better
He
than
might
him?
be-
The
I
China
can name
League.
AD.
two players
Maybe-
better than him.
AD.
Two. AD and
Draymond?
Jared Jackson. AD, Jared
maybe
Jackson.
Draymond. What about Draymond?
And then,
Yeah,
and then
Giannis?
Draymond.
I'm taking
Okay.
Dre.
Giannis?
I don't know about Giannis.
Jerome.
That's debatable.
I'll
though.
take.
Didn't Giannis say he wants to be
Giannis,
the
no.
best defender of
Drew
all
is
time?
Up there.
Drew? Hell no. You're
Drew's nice.
smoking
He's too
crack.
small. He's too small.
He just gave Jimmy just
Well, I'm just
allowed
talking
him
about just in
50
general, like-
points.
Okay, Jimmy will get 50 to
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm about to say,
Mobley's
like-
pretty good. Mobley's pretty good.
he give 50 to
I'll
Bam
take Bam
too.
over Mobley. Well, Mobley
Yeah, I
got
would
more
too.
potential. Mobley
Yeah.
got more potential in the future, but right now I still take Bam.
Yeah, I think
trying
I'll
to
take
think.
Giannis over Bam. Draymond
I'm
over
taking
Bam.
Braun, honestly.
No,
Okay,
you're
man,
not.
chill
Nah, you see what he was thinking was getting
Somewhere.
box.
Bro's like, I want Joakim Noah.
You got a Jokic. Y'all
Yeah,
ain't
I'll
see the
take-
clips.
I'll take AD over Bam too.
All right, top three this track,
Brook
but
Lopez
he's
is
a.
better too.
I'll take Bam. I'll take
Like,
Bam.
Yeah,
Brook Lopez.
I'll
Top
take
five is
Bam.
pretty.
Nah,
top
yeah,
five is
okay.
pretty
All around,
confident.
I'm taking Bam, but Brook Lopez was cooking. This
He
year.
was
Yeah, I'll
cooking.
give him top
But it's
5.
like-
I'm a hater, but I'll give him top 5.
Oh,
Just
They're
strictly
damn,
defense.
DeMar's.
better
There's
than-
Hey,
10
let's
defenders.
look at
Yeah,
DeMar's comment.
honestly though, you can't just discount guard defenders just because they're smaller. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
I
Yeah.
can.
You can.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you why. I'll tell you why.
That's
Because-
what I'm saying.
remember,
You
like-
can't just be like every center is automatically always a defender. Like this is
yes,
dumb.
yes,
No,
Yeah, see-
so
yes.
Gobert's better than Drew.
yes.
So go, no, I'm not taking that,
It's
man.
like-
Like, cause
Man.
just
You're-
because Drew's like
you're
not
capped.
good
You're
inside.
literally capped. You're like,
Nah,
you're capped
okay,
at
but
the height.
Gobert steps
Whoa, why
5 feet
y'all
out.
trying
He
to talk
gets
over each other?
fucking
Chill out, bro.
turns into a
My fault,
gazelle.
my fault.
Like he turns into Bambi in the legs if Gobert steps 5 feet out. Like
I mean, but there's a reason why guards don't win like DPOIs too.
I mean, yeah, I guess so, but it's just like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you gotta reward because it also takes skill to be that good of a defender when you're a guard. Because like
That's why they get.
you see the way
labeled
guards
as
be moving, nigga. Like you see, imagine trying to guard Kyrie Irving. Like
the
you know what I mean? Like,
That's why
like
they get
niggas,
labeled as the
regular
best
people's
guard
knees would
defender.
turn into mincemeat, dude. Like
That's why they get labeled as the best guard defender and not the best defender in the league.
Bigs are
I
more important
suppose,
to your
but-
defense. You can have a
That
good
too.
defense. You can have a good defense with mid-tier perimeter defenders. You can have a good defense with a shitty big. Like look at Christian Wood in the Mavericks. They can't fucking defend shit.
I feel like it's more than Christian Wood. I feel like it's this defensive scheme. but
I mean,
he's
every
right.
def-
He was
every
giving,
big
he
man
was
they
giving
have
like a
is
small
ass.
example.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they fucking
Niggas
put Dwight
re-signed
Powell
Dwight
in there.
Powell.
Yeah, there you go. He's asked too.
Yeah. Your guys is like
why would you resign this nigga, man? Please.
Your guys' defense in 2020 with like JaVale and Dwight Howard is pretty dominant too.
Well, yeah, they're both good defensive. And when they split time, and we have AD too, so
Yeah.
all three of them split
Oh,
time.
I saw yeah, facts. I saw a quote from Kyle Kuzma saying that their 2020 Lakers team is up there with the 2022 Golden State team and 2023 Nuggets team. What do you guys think?
I think the Nuggets will.
Yeah, that team was great.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you think
Yeah, the
that's on the
2022
same?
is
Oh no,
underrated
sorry, they're
'cause-
on a higher tier. He said that they're on a higher tier than those teams.
I agree with Kuzma. Kuzma's a smart man.
no, I wouldn't say
Yeah,
higher.
LeBron was so.
They're not
But
higher,
LeBron
but
was
they're,
so super
they're
nasty
about
back
the
then,
same though. They're about the same.
Bro, we had like two Batman
80.
on that team. We had AD and Braun. They were two dual Batmans, bro. Come on.
80
We
was
literally
going crazy
still
that
have
year.
them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but AD's he's a different player these days. He said we still got him.
We had Rondo, bro.
They're acting like they're not there no more.
Yeah, like
AD is a different player
Yeah.
though. Like every time I see like the highlights from the 2020 series, dude, like
Dude, you
niggas
could
hit
argue
step
that he's a
back
better
threes and
player.
shit. Like,
You could argue that he's a better player than he once was in 2020. You saw when he
I
was
suppose,
healthy.
but I just don't get how you can lose shots.
Bro, dude, like just unequipped three-point shooting from his game is crazy. Like,
No,
like he
there's
was
a
hitting
reason.
threes.
there's a reason behind that.
I get, but like he just like stopped doing it. You know?
Like,
Like
get this
like,
nigga out the chat right now.
Mickey Mouse.
Ban this nigga from the page.
What did he say? Mickey Mouse.
Ban him from the
Lakers?
page. Yeah, ban him from
He's
the page.
trolling.
Yeah.
Nah, it's chill. He's trolling.
He's done for.
He's trolling. He's trolling. He's not for real. We know this. We know this. I'm not even gonna pay attention to him. That's why I don't
We've
read the
seen-
motherfucking chats right now.
we've
you know
seen
what I'm saying?
we've seen the what is it? The Rock? No, not is it the Rockets ones? That was like a three paragraph essay.
No, that wasn't him. That was some other dude. That was some dude writing.
That was
Jalen
him.
Green
This
to
was
me.
This is him. This is Gavin.
Oh, okay.
It was him. Yeah, it was him. He's a
Nigga,
Rockets fan.
3-paragraph essay.
No.
He's a rocket star.
There was another
How's
dude.
it a Disney
There was
movie?
another
It's funny.
dude that was saying some shit about Jalen Green. That was like, you guys don't know shit. Fucking Jalen Green shits on Shaden Sharp. He put a cock in his mouth. Like
Oh, that
Josh
was
Christopher.
different.
Like
that
was
one
some
was
other dude.
pretty
Crazy.
That had a lot of comments.
Yeah.
I still think Jalen Green's better, but conversation for another day.
What?
We'll see what happens this
Well,
season.
there might be a poll here. We could continue. I'm gonna just go through the ones that
Yeah.
were like kind of close, or looking back on it, they're not like if we're like looking at some of these, we got to start bench cut here, Hassan.
Okay.
Well, it's just
Let's go.
ranking 1 through 3. So it's Austin Reeves,
Jordan
Poole, and Tyler Hero. What are we doing, y'all? How are we ranking these 1 through 3?
What did I pick?
With Jordan Poole on the Wizards now? Or-
It's just Jordan Poole. I don't know what to tell you. It's Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
All right. I'll start Jordan Poole. Bench Tyler
All right, thanks for
Hero,
watching
Austin Reeves.
this
That's gonna do
episode.
it for this one, man.
He's not serious. There's no way.
I'm dead serious. The
Continue.
reason I'll start Jordan, let me give an explanation as to why though.
You said you saw Jordan Poole. Is that what you said?
Yeah, because he's on the freaking Wizards where there's only
18%, 18% community. Just letting you know.
Yeah, he's the lowest.
Just letting you know.
He's literally ranked the
Yeah.
last, dead last, not even close.
unpopular. He dropped Austin Reeves. He's a smart man in the chat. Okay, you can't tell me that. Do you guys think Austin Reeves is better than Tyler Hero?
That one's that's debatable.
See,
but he's better
That
than
one's
Poole.
debatable. But Poole, yes.
Yeah, he's better
Poole,
than
yes.
Poole.
How are you gonna tell me he's better than, after one season?
One
And
of them got
playoffs,
traded
bro.
for Chris Paul's
Only
bitch
as
ass.
good as your last season.
And one of them's getting paid max money.
For his
and
last
he's
season,
worse. And he's worse. That's crazy, huh?
No, because he's the reason why Golden State won the championship.
Rob
And he got
Barkley.
paid because of that season.
Rob Pelinka cooked.
And then he got knocked out.
And okay, what do you think he's gonna do now? He's gonna easily average like better stats than Austin Reeves because he's in a better position. So I'm gonna start Jordan Poole.
Bro, Jordan Poole's a damn near #1 option on that team right after like Kuzma.
That's why.
Like
Who's gonna average better?
They're gonna be
stats?
the worst
Austin
team in the
Reeves or
league.
Jordan Poole?
They're going to be the worst team in the league. They're going to win.
Bradley
Okay,
Beal
Poole-
2.0. Yo, Bradley Beal 2.0, Bez. Bradley Beal 2.0.
Not even,
He's gonna
he's
just go
worse.
chuck.
Bradley Beal can at least win 20 games. They're going to win 18.
Okay, but he's gonna have the stats and he's gonna look better than Austin Reeves.
You're good. Dude, no
I
one
mean,
cares. Bradley Beal averaged 33 points on the worst team in the league, and he didn't make All-Star team. No one cares if
Okay,
you're on
but
the
he's still a
fucking
five-time
worst team.
All-Star. He's still okay. Bradley Beal might be a Hall of Famer.
Okay,
Being an all-time
Jordan
Wizard.
Poole is not even close to Bradley Beal. Why are you comparing him to Bradley Beal? There's not
You
even.
guys are. I didn't bring up Bradley Beal. You guys did.
I did. I brought it up, but that was just an example of something else.
I'm just saying, like, he's in a better position, is he not, to be better than Austin Reeves? Like, way better.
Well, what do you
Austin Reeves
consider
is a
better? Austin Reeves.
Because-
No, listen. Austin Reeves is going to contribute to
Opportunity.
winning. He's going to contribute to winning in the next coming season. The next 4 years, Austin Reeves is going to be a winning team. He's going to be an important part to that. He's going to be a main ball handler for a winning team. Jordan Poole is going to be chucking up 30 shots a game on one of the worst teams in the league, trying to get the first overall pick. So it depends. He's getting the better numbers, but one person's actually contributing to winning. Your Luka Doncic argument, here's where you got to look into that. It's the same concept here.
Okay, but Luka's not Austin Reeves or Jordan Poole.
But you're saying
So I can't
Luka.
compare the two.
No, but you're saying Luka's lower just in your tier of player because he doesn't contribute to winning. He doesn't make his teammates better.
Because it's so specific. So, like, at that level, it's so specific. I have to nitpick at things to say why he's under, like, Steph. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not
At
talking
this
versus
level,
Steph.
like,
I'm just talking in general. Like that's
no,
one
I'm
of your
saying
criticisms.
that's why
against
I
him.
nitpick. That's why I criticize Luka for that aspect, because at that level, you have to criticize him for something. That's why people will criticize LeBron and Michael Jordan, like, oh, 6-10, like, or whatever he is in or 4-6, right? Like, dude's won 4 championships and went to the final 10 times. But at that level, you have to nitpick to see why he's not the greatest to me or to somebody else. But for Jordan Poole and Austin Reeves, if someone's getting more opportunity and he's getting better stats, I'm obviously going to choose a player with more opportunity and better stats. Yes, one's winning games, but I can't really know how much he's contributing to winning games when he has LeBron James and freaking Anthony Davis on his team.
How good were
So you
Jordan
can't
Poole's
compare the two.
playoff stats? How good were Jordan Poole's playoff stats this season? Please,
Terrible. If you
please
wanna do
let's
this
go down the
season,
list. If you,
okay.
I have the list up here. Actually,
I'm asking
listen,
you
let
a question.
me
I
type in
agree
Poole.
with you.
That's
I
what
agree
you're-
with you. I agree with you.
I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up for reference.
Why you
Jordan
get so defensive?
Poole-
Austin
Jordan
Reeves is better
Poole
this year than
playoffs.
Jordan Poole. Austin Reeves is
Wow,
better this
he
year than Jordan
averaged
Poole.
10 points this whole playoff. That's crazy.
All right, Gabe. He concedes. He
I'm done.
concedes.
I'm done.
He
10
concedes.
points is wild. 10 points is
He's
crazy.
trying to hate. He's trying to hate.
I
I'm
just
saying,
want to
like,
know. I just want to
Wanna
know,
do
like,
this year, I'll put Austin Reeves, Tyler Hero, Jordan Poole. But going into next season, Jordan Poole, Tyler Hero, Austin Reeves.
so. Okay, I mean, because I know you value winning when you rank. I mean, I guess it's only for the top players that this matters to you.
Yeah, but I don't know how much Austin Reeves is contributing to winning when you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
But
on your
he's
team.
literally
Plus,
the best
not-
role player on our team. Like
he's a role player.
Yeah, but he's the
Like,
best one.
Jordan Poole's put in a position to be a star.
I'll ask you this. Let me ask you this question. It's a similar question, similar type of player.
Fine
Aaron
score.
Gordon or Jordan Poole? Who would you rather have?
Going into next season,
Just in general, whatever. Yes, going right now, today.
Jordan Poole.
Why? But
He's put in a position to be a star, and Aaron Gordon's put in a position to be a role player.
But I'm saying, if you have a team that's looking to compete, to contend, you want Aaron Gordon more than you want Jordan Poole.
Depends on your team. Like, let's see, a guard. Like,
Well,
a
yeah,
team
if
that
you
can
have
win now
if you
with
have a
guard.
fuck ton of bigs, and yes, okay.
Let's say
I
if
know
we
what you
put
mean.
like Jordan Poole on Chicago or something like that. Chicago Poole's like he's more valuable to Chicago than Aaron Gordon is to Denver, I think.
I disagree. Well,
You get my point, though, right?
No. Okay, I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with
Valuable,
that.
yeah, but they wouldn't be that good of a team. Like,
Yeah, it's not gonna help him win.
Jordan
I think
Poole to the
I think
Bulls,
it'd
yeah.
put him to another level though. Like help get him to the playoffs.
No,
A
what?
legitimate shot.
Jordan Poole on the Bulls
No,
makes him a
honestly,
playoff
like,
team.
Yeah, because we're talking about winning,
Yeah.
winning games. Like, dude,
Who's their
Jordan
guard?
Poole
Who's
is
their
not.
point guard?
What
I
is
don't
he-
think Jordan Poole is
One-legged
going to be a
Lonzo
number
Ball.
one option on any winning team ever. Honestly, like he would stack.
Yeah,
He wasn't,
I
but
don't
he
think
was,
he could be a
he was
number
a third option on a championship team though.
Yeah,
so
no,
was
I
Aaron
understand that, but
Gordon.
I'm
So
saying,
was
like,
Aaron
as a-
Gordon. Was he not?
Okay, but Aaron Gordon, we've
But-
seen Aaron Gordon on Orlando, and he was with dog water. I mean, he wasn't like terrible, but he was okay. But he put Jordan Poole on a team to be positioned to be a star.
We'll
and
see
he's gonna
this
play
year.
like a
We'll
star.
see if Jordan
Yeah,
Poole's
we'll see.
dog water on the Wizards. We'll see.
Yeah, we will. Then I'll concede. I'll
Okay,
say he's
fair
trash,
point.
and I'll freeze
Fair
him
point.
better.
I'm telling you, they're going to average 24 and they're going to have 15 wins.
I'm projecting though. I'm projecting that. I'm not saying he's going to be bad, but I
Okay,
think he's
but
going to
if it's
average
after
like
good,
20
like,
something
he's-
inefficient points. That's not going to
Yeah, okay. If
contribute
it's
to winning.
efficient, then if it's inefficient, then it's something else. Then
Okay.
we can make a conversation about it. But if it's efficient, 24, like you can't really say anything, and they're losing games. You can just
Yeah.
say that their team is bad.
Even DeMar said Jordan Poole's making the Bulls a 22-win team. Damn, that's crazy, Huss.
He's
Yeah,
bringing him
he's gonna
down.
make
That's
him lose
crazy.
more
He said it makes it worse.
He would have to come out. He would have to come off the bench.
No, he
Yeah.
wouldn't. They don't have a point guard. That's
Without
like-
without
time
Lonzo,
to get-
yes. Without Lonzo,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out Lonzo.
We don't know about Lonzo, bro.
But Lonzo's starting over him if he's healthy.
They even
100%.
lost at Bev, and they haven't even re-signed.
No,
Bro, Lonzo-
they got Javon Carter, so they're fine.
Lonzo's so important for that team, bro. He
Javon
completes
Carter
that
starting
team.
point guard.
He's okay though. He's,
Yeah.
he's decent. Like he's equivalent
Yeah, on a
to
good
Pat
team.
Bev at least. Come on now.
It's like Bruce Brown being good on Denver. We know damn well Bruce Brown's not going to be good on Indiana.
Well, he's not going to be 22 million good. He might
Oh,
be
that shit he
good.
was
But
talking.
No.
He'll be
definitely
about
not
12
22
million.
mil, bro.
He'll be 12 mil good, 12
That
mil.
was
Some
Yeah.
players just play better on good teams, which is fine, which is really good.
Bro was
actually.
playing with Jokic and Murray. I mean, and of course he's gonna feast. Like he's gonna.
Yeah, that's the same argument for Javon Carter. He's playing freaking Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the really good defenders. He's obviously going to play better.
Hey, he's going to play with Vucevic now.
Best center in the league. That's my guy.
Okay.
Has to get that nigga every year on fantasy.
Reliable. That's my dude
This
right
is
there.
interesting, Hassan. I want you to tell me how you feel about this one. It's another Jordan Poole one. Who is better right now? Right now. The poll is Chris Paul versus Jordan Poole.
Right now,
Right now.
I don't know.
I'm picking JP. I'm not gonna lie. I'm picking JP.
Kind of tough.
This
They both
poll is a
pretty
little
bad,
crazy,
yeah.
bro. I'm not gonna lie. The poll says
What was the number?
68% Chris Paul to 32%. That's a little too high. It should
Bro,
be way
he's-
closer.
that's
This is
good.
like a 50-50 type of
He's
question.
like 40 years old, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah, that too.
Community, you're
Yeah,
tripping
this
for
is
this
our
one. I'm
reach.
sorry. Anybody who
do you
voted
guys
Chris
choosing?
Paul on this, well, not everybody, but like, it shouldn't be this far, you know?
I personally think Poole is a little bit better right now.
Yeah,
And going into next season, he could like change that. He could be like way higher. You know what I mean? But it depends on his next season.
I gotta take Poole on this one, as much as I
I'm
don't
taking
want
Poole.
to accept
I
him.
feel like this is an unfair comparison in general. The nigga's old. Like,
Yeah, and one's young, so.
that's like if we was asking how good Vince Carter was in year 20 versus like some of the players.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but
Like,
he still
okay.
produced a little bit last year.
I mean, Chris
But what was
Paul's
it?
not like like he can contribute something.
Yeah, that's
he's
what-
not
I mean-
complete ass.
What year
Vince
was
Carter was
the Suns versus Bucks? He was contributing like, and he was like still 35,
That was
right?
last
Like,
good season.
2020.
Yeah,
exactly.
2021.
2021, yeah.
he always
So-
comes
Yeah,
with-
but
I mean, I
a year
love
does
Chris
a
Paul,
lot
but
too, man.
he has a hardened deficiency.
He's on the regression train, hardcore right now.
Last two seasons have been
For
bad.
sure.
Mhm.
If you ask me like who's gonna be better for the Warriors going into next season, I think Chris Paul would be, but Jordan Poole's a better player right now.
I think you could say fucking Corey Joseph is better for the Warriors than Jordan Poole at this point for the Warriors
Bro.
specifically.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't say all that.
Because Corey Joseph was gonna try and fill up Dante's role, like DiVincenzo's role.
No, there's no way he's gonna be a guard.
I'm not saying he is Dante. I'm saying he would do that role.
I don't.
Y'all
think
see that
he's
new
gonna
rookie
do
who
that
plays just like Poole?
Who?
Their new
Yeah.
rookie,
Oh.
the Warriors guy.
Yeah. He won't be on the-
Hope he got a strong chin.
role. Don't worry, he won't be on the roster when it
Who is
comes
it?
time to play.
Who is it? The white kid?
It's like Quinones or something like that.
Oh, he's
It's
not
like some
even
guy
new.
that did like a fadeaway 3.
He played for
Yeah, he's
y'all
been on
last
the
season.
roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna be on the roster, bro. He could do the Jordan Poole stuff on the G League, bro.
Shit,
Not
he-
on the roster.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing that shit in G League for sure.
Yeah.
We got the next poll up here. I think Hassan made this one. And it's crazy. He put one of the let me read the question. Who has the most pressure to win a championship? There's 4 options here. Chris Paul's in a Wizards jersey when you posted this, and I don't know why he has so many votes in a fucking Wizards jersey, but whatever.
I think this is on before he got traded. So
okay. So Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Westbrook, and Harden. Who has the most pressure to win a championship next year?
I'd say in my honest answer is whoever is still in contending odds. So I'd say like Lillard or Harden, in my opinion.
What do you mean by contending odds?
Like who actually has a relative chance that can win. That if they fail, they'll be like, oh, he had a chance and he cracked under pressure again. Like
Basically
You
saying
think all
if
of them have a
Lillard
chance?
doesn't get traded, then it doesn't matter. Like
yeah. If Lillard goes to the Heat, he'd have pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But if he
okay.
stays in Portland, okay, I'm gonna go with like Westbrook or Harden. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not staying in Portland. Let's just say he's on the Heat right now.
As right now, he's
Yeah,
on the
then him
Lillard.
for sure, 100%. If
Yeah.
he's on the Heat,
Yeah.
1,000,000,000%. Any other
Yeah, it's-
team,
it's-
it's a
yeah.
little lower. But Heat,
Would you say it's because of the like media attention he's put on himself, saying Heat or nothing else, or him asking for the trade?
For Lillard,
yeah, I would say it's because he said that he only wants to go to the Heat. He's like, I don't care about the Nets. I don't give a fuck about these other teams. If he did something where he's like, I'm open to just going to any team that's has a chance, it wouldn't be as much pressure. But he's literally trying to force his way to one destination, which is not something that we expected him to do, consider all this loyalty talk and all that. Like this is very 360 or 180, I guess, from what he usually talks about. That's kind of why I say if he went to the team that he really wanted to go to, on top of the fact that the trade package isn't like really good to trade for him, and he still ends up there, that he got pressure. Like you gave him nothing for him, and you're on a team that just went to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, you said it all. I agree with everything you said.
read my mind completely.
What about Chris Paul? Let's just focus on him with the Warriors. Now that he's with the Warriors, how much pressure do you put on him, knowing that he's not one of the best players anymore? He's behind Steph, Clay, Dre, like he's fitting into the system. Like it doesn't matter for him at all if he wins or not.
If he accepts his role, like what happened, Omar?
I said I don't even see the Warriors being like
Contending.
in the first place. So it's just like
Really?
That's wild.
I mean,
I think if Curry's,
they're always gonna be a
on it,
team.
they're
I don't
contending. If Curry's
Hold
on it, they're contending.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Well,
man. Niggas got what round did they get out here? Second round. This year?
This year, second year, but the year before, they're the
Yeah, but
champions.
the West only got stronger.
That's true. I was only gonna say about the Chris Paul thing. If he accepts his role, what I think he should do is be off the bench, like give a little like 14 minutes or whatever he's gonna do. Then I think he shouldn't have that much pressure. But if he's demanding like minutes and like he's not performing, yeah, there's pressure, bro. Like you're doing all this, you're taking away like quality minutes. Yeah, you have pressure, bro. Depending on what he does.
I disagree. Yeah, you're right. It depends on his role on how he does. But
If he
if he's doing,
acknowledges
like, 20
like
minutes
on the
per
bench,
game,
he's fine.
Bro in
Yeah.
chat
I mean,
said
even
Chris
so, he's playing
Paul
with-
on the Warriors gives me Sean Livingston vibes. What do you think about that, Hassan?
No, I've never seen Sean
Yeah,
Livingston
that's
miss a
kinda
jump
Decent
shot.
comparison.
That
Mid-range,
midi is
yeah, it-
just as
mid-range
automatic.
guard.
Kinda
Even so,
decent
like I
mid-range.
feel like you don't have as much pressure because you have Steph Curry on your team. I think Curry garners all the pressure on the team unless you're not performing well. Like if you perform well and they don't win, they'll blame Steph or like the others who didn't perform well. But Steph is the Golden State Warriors, so you won't have as much pressure. It's like same with Westbrook. I think
Yeah.
Westbrook's in the same boat too because you have Kawhi who doesn't play games and PG who's hurt. That narrative is
Maybe
bigger
Harden
than
too. Maybe
Westbrook
Harden.
winning a chip. Yeah, that narrative is bigger than winning a chip because we've never seen the Clippers at their full potential because of the injuries, and that injury thing like is a blanket over all of that. So
But
You know what's
honestly,
crazy?
if Harden gets to the Clippers and they have all four of them niggas and they still don't win, I think they should all just retire.
But these
Well,
guys are
I
all
wouldn't say
33
four.
plus,
I wouldn't
bro.
say four. I wouldn't put Russ in that four. He's kind of like a role player now at this
Role player.
point.
But did
But
you
as
see
a
what Russ was
fourth
doing
option,
last
we're
year?
having Russell Westbrook as a fourth option.
But he's off
You
the
know what I mean?
bench.
He'll be off
Like
the bench.
I don't know if that's.
I don't think he would
guess.
even come off the bench.
Bro,
Yes, he
Russ
should.
was-
Harden.
Russ
Oh,
was-
fuck no.
First four, yeah.
You start Harden and Westbrook. Get the fuck out of here.
I guarantee you they will. That nigga Steve Ballmer and shit. They need
You're
that money.
starting
together.
Paul George
He
at
all
power
about the
forward.
bread. He did that advertisement.
You're starting Paul George
That's
at
what
power
they're starting
forward.
with.
You're starting
I
Paul
put
George at
Kawhi.
power
I
forward.
put Kawhi at PF.
He's 6'10".
No, he's not.
I'll put Kawhi at
Paul George
PF.
is
guys.
6'10".
You're starting
Well,
Kawhi,
there's one
one ACL
basketball.
at power forward. He's gonna bang down
I
low
would
with the
rather-
big men.
Did you guys forget? Like 2017, 2018,
Niggas
or
be playing
for
small
like
ball.
for like 4 or 5 years of basketball, Harden and Westbrook were like top usage rates in the league, and their games haven't
They also played the game,
changed.
so
It's
It didn't
just
work.
like they're not doing it at the same rate. There's only one basketball. They played together and they traded Clint Capella and PJ Tucker.
look, man. I'm not saying
Put Russ at center,
that it's a
dog.
good idea. I mean, yeah, but they played together once. It's not like they never played together.
No, I'm saying they did, but like when they played together,
Twice.
they had PJ Tucker at center. Remember that graphic where they had him like?
Oh yeah, look at
6'10"
Sean Marion. He put everybody on. Huss. Sean
Yeah,
Marion
but
put everybody
that's
on.
what I'm saying. If you got Westbrook, Harden, Kawhi, PG, and like I don't know Zoo,
But
like
there's only one basketball. Like Westbrook is like ineffective with the basketball without the basketball in his hands. It's smarter to put him off
Westbrook
the
stinks in
bench.
general, but
It's always Harden to be
Hey,
I'm
honest.
he's
just
gonna
saying, if
suck.
all four of them niggas is there, and they don't win a chip, you know what I mean? It's just like
They're not like a
You
super
want one
team
of
if
them
they
on the
get
court.
Harden. I don't look at him like that. Like,
No.
Nah,
But
they're
I
not.
think
They're not
that
like
they're-
top tier.
the Clippers have gotten the most slack cut, but of any team in the last like 4 or 5
Really?
years.
there's no
like,
slack
think
cut.
that-
They're just bad.
yeah.
Like it's just the facts. It's not
Yeah,
like
they're not
I'm trying to
bad.
be
Oh,
like,
but when Kawhi and PG got there, everybody was like, "Oh my
not
god,
bad, not
like,
bad. Let me chill
they're
out.
gonna be the fucking, you know, the Kings of LA, all that shit, you know." And it's been like 4
They
years.
were good. Me
And
personally,
they
I
keep
think
trying
if
new
they
shit
played-
too. Like they keep getting players, all the role players that want to come to LA keep going to the Clippers.
They
You know
keep
what I mean?
getting
Like we
better.
haven't gotten a whole lot of good free agent signings for the
No,
Lakers
that's
in
cap.
general.
We just signed like a bunch of dudes. We just won free agency.
You said
Except like this recent one, I think
I'm
he's
Great,
talking
saying.
about,
Like,
I'm
except
talking
this
about in the
Great.
4 year span. In the 4 year span since
I haven't signed anybody.
Well,
since
part of
Harden
that-
Harden, since Kawhi and PG got to the Clippers, they've had an influx of those role players coming in to play with them.
Through
The Lakers
trades.
haven't.
Through trades.
And
It's
they-
trades. It was all
But
trades.
it's not always through trades.
Yeah, most of it
Most
was
of
through
them are through
trades, and the
trades.
other part of that
And
was
then
the
it
Lakers
doesn't
had
really matter
Russ.
if your role players-
Russ's big ass contract for 2 years, which they couldn't sign anybody except minimum dudes anyway.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter if all the role players that they get, because the biggest fact is that Kawhi and PG don't play when it's time for them to show up. Like, if I believe within the 4 year span, I think they would have had one championship if both of them were healthy.
Yeah, probably.
Could've.
At least the finals.
Mhm.
They was healthy in the bubble.
I mean, they just got smoked. And Doc Rivers, we know his history.
He said he's done
PG
coaching.
was like terrible, bro.
He said he's done coaching. He
was
said, I
really
want
bad.
to chill out. I respect it.
I saw that he might be
Nigga been
a
coaching
part of the
forever.
broadcast team with ESPN
Yeah.
and Doris
He
Burke
is.
and Doc Rivers.
Bro, they
I think
gotta
it's already-
fire Doris.
I think it's
Why did they
already-
fire
yeah.
Doris?
It's
Why would they
Breen,
play
it's Breen,
Doris?
Doris, and it's Breen,
Nah,
Doris, and
those
Doc.
are rumors. I saw that.
Oh, I
saw on
thought
Twitter it
was that a
rumors.
rumor?
Yeah. I don't think Doc is. They just laid off a bunch of people. Them hiring Doc would be kind of crazy, like right away.
He's a free agent, though. He just got released, you know.
Niggas are saying they're gonna watch it on mute.
I watch Doris Burke on mute, bro.
Bro,
She
Doc
pisses me
Rivers'
off.
voice is so annoying. It's so raspy.
Why would you
bro.
watch
I'm
to
not
begin with?
sure that's my TV.
Come on,
I think
guys.
he smokes cigs,
Damn,
bro.
nigga. Oh god, niggas smoke 85 backwards a day. Like,
Oh man.
no, that's good.
All right, let's go to this next
Man.
poll. This is a historic one. So we're going to rewind the clock back a little bit on this one. We got a start bench cut. Well, we can rank them 1 through 3. It really doesn't matter. We got Carmelo Anthony, Jimmy Butler, and T-Mac. Let me read
It's
the
like
poll
prime?
results. Yeah, prime. Let me
Yeah.
read the poll results first. This is from like the ringless draft, I think we did. That's when I posted this. It was 45% Jimmy Butler, 32% T-Mac, 23% Carmelo. This is disrespectful. I think Jimmy
23%.
Butler. Yeah, I think Jimmy Butler should be cut, to be honest.
Easily.
This is
cut.
not. I don't know why people
This is
thought-
different.
Guys,
Bro, this is
Nah,
different realms of players. This is different realms
I'm
of players
taking-
I'm talking about, bro.
Okay, me personally, I'm starting T-Mac. and I'm benching Jimmy, and I'm cutting Melo.
I
Like
think Melo to start.
because Melo's
crazy.
different, you know. But like
Melo's the best player
I mean,
here.
throughout his career,
Melo's
He
the
is.
best
Okay,
what
player
we're talking
here.
about.
I think Melo clears.
Okay,
Omari, when I'm talking about
T-Mac
clears,
and
Melo
Melo both don't have that much. Yeah. T-Mac and Melo both don't have that much playoff experience in general. But like,
what?
nigga, Melo was getting cooked every fucking time he got to a playoff.
But he was always in the playoffs.
He
He was
even-
always
hasn't
in the
even made that-
playoffs.
I know. Okay, I'm wrong, but he kept getting first, second round. Like, how many
went
Western
to-
Conference? I mean, how many Eastern Conference or West Conference finals do you have? Does he have like one?
He
He
has
made
a
it one
few
with the
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Yeah.
One with the Nuggets, right?
Nuggets, I think.
But it's just like after that, it was just like he was scoring and stuff, and then he stopped trying on defense too. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we gotta cut Jimmy some slack for the fact that he can still score 20 plus night in, night out, play defense as much as possible. Like he does, he pretty much does everything for that team. Like without Jimmy, they're fucking like what 13 seed.
That's fair.
You
But
know what I mean? Like
I don't think
is this
Jimmy's guarded the same way that these two are.
That's
Bro,
facts,
Jimmy-
100%.
Nah, bro. Carmelo is
it's
one of
not
the
the
best
same. If you
offensive
put a
players.
50 on a nigga like in the playoffs, you're gonna be like, oh, he's not guarded the same way. Like what?
Someone said, as a Rockets fan and someone who likes Tracy McGrady, please look at his playoff stats. It's so bad.
I'm pulling
Yeah,
it
I
up
know
right
his
now.
playoffs is ass. That's what I'm saying. Like, but
Melo's for sure better than T-Mac.
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
Melo's for sure better than
I
T-Mac.
get-
I don't
I
know how
guess so.
you
I
could
guess
say
we're-
it.
we're
Like,
gonna-
I
we're
get
gonna-
Jimmy because of the playoff argument.
Skill wise, I'm taking skill wise. Like, if I'm taking like who was better as a basketball player, I'm still gonna take Tracy McGrady. But when it comes to like career wise, his playoffs were so bad. I mean, he didn't make it that much in the first place, but his playoffs were so bad
Carmelo
that I see why you guys would put Melo over him. But I feel like as a basketball player, I'm gonna take T-Mac. And
Bro,
T-Mac was injured so much too. Like,
But
Yeah,
you
why
gotta
do people
factor
have
into
this
it,
game
though.
throughout his career.
You gotta count that.
You got to count that.
Yeah, but it's like he had so many bad years after he started getting injured. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's
I
part of
mean,
his-
it's a
yeah.
career. It's like part of your career.
Shit, Greg
Like,
Hill
how
was
many
a top
Are
5
we taking?
center.
That's what I'm asking. Are we taking primes? Like I asked that before.
This is like all time
Yeah,
list.
yes.
Like all time, who are you taking?
Just overall.
And Jimmy had the most votes, bro. Jimmy had the most votes. It's crazy.
Not
I
at their
don't think
peak,
Jimmy
just
number one.
overall.
Yeah.
Not at their peak, just overall. Like as a whole player.
Oh,
Take
Like,
everything
if
into
Jimmy,
account.
like if Jimmy retires, is he better than Melo or McGrady?
No.
I don't like
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think so.
McGrady. You could make the discussion for Grady because like playoffs. But other than
Recency
that,
bias.
I don't think he's even near like Melo range. Like, bro,
Yeah. Why do people have like NBA players have players like Carmelo and PG as their goats?
I don't know. You can't ask me,
I
bro.
I
I'm not a
gotta watch
player.
that new episode.
No, this one.
I feel like that's just like obscure. Like some people want to be different, but
I think it's because of like the technicalities of how they play the game of basketball, like the way that they score the basketball or like footwork, stuff like that.
yeah. But I don't. It's
Like
like
people have Kyrie up there
Jamal is
too.
my favorite. Like Jamal's my favorite player. I'm not going to say he's better than LeBron James. Like you know what I mean? Like Jamal
Yeah,
Crawford,
yeah.
not
I
Jamal
feel like
Murray.
these
Just
are like
for
my
the-
goats
don't
though.
know
Like
what
players
I'm
are like, oh, when I guarded Carmelo Anthony, he's the best scorer that I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
but-
like,
But Kobe
hey, man,
said
Kobe
Yeah.
said Tracy McGrady was the hardest person to guard
exactly.
Yeah,
ever.
and he said the same thing about Kevin Durant too. He said he couldn't figure him out.
Bro, somebody
Oh,
said
okay, that nigga's a unicorn. That's different.
I forgot who said this. One of the like
He was like one of the
good
first.
players said, I think who was it? I don't know. I don't remember who it was. It was a forward, but they said that Grant Hill was the hardest person they had to guard. Prime Grant Hill. Like
Oh,
I'm
I
telling
seen
you.
that too. I forgot what player.
But I'm telling you, like some of these forwards, like Grant Hill was another dude that was really nice and just went through a fuck ton of injuries super early in his career.
Yeah, I think it's just the guys who can like they
Brandon
admire,
Roy.
who can score the ball. Yeah, Brandon Roy. Like people say the same thing about Kyrie because of how good he is, like handle wise. Paul George. Paul George doesn't have a weakness in basketball besides his knees.
And
That point.
and the side of the backboard.
Yeah.
Why is that crazy? I can't have a favorite player who's not a fucking like. How old are you, man?
Superstar. This man said T-Mac has never won a playoff series. That's tough, bro.
He's always on first rounded, bro. Always.
I don't think who's our like favorite players from this year. I don't
This
think we ever
year?
cover that. Yeah.
Bron.
Yeah. Of course. Of
I'd
course. Of
say
course.
Luka Doncic.
Honestly, I want to say
Luka.
Shea, bro. I liked watching Shea a lot this year.
Yeah, Shea was really entertaining.
I'm a big Shea fan now. Pretty much because
I
of
won't
this
go-
last year. Like I like
Yeah,
him a lot
same
now.
here.
Hassan Curry.
I won't go. I won't go the Curry or Harden.
Harden?
Let me think. Like I think like the most entertaining was probably Shea for me too. But
Ant was good. I know if that's Gabe's, but I
That
like
was
Ant a
fun,
lot.
bro.
Ant was okay for
Ant?
me.
Okay.
Bro, that year
I'm not mad at
LaMelo
that.
and Miles
Or
Bridges,
entertainment wise.
that was real fun to watch. The Hornets that year where they had LaMelo
Yeah,
and Miles.
dude, they're doing like through the leg long.
The commentator carried, guys. The commentator carried. Come
He
on.
was
Y'all gotta
nice as
see
fuck.
this.
I'm glad.
I wanted him and Victor to be on the same team. That would be crazy, man.
I wish.
Yeah, we got fucking Paul George 2.0 on there.
What do you think?
So
What do you
you
think Miles
think-
Bridges is averaging next year?
Probably 17 points, 16 points.
Yeah, 17.
He was looking real good too, until he got caught up.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's about to get a max, bro.
Yeah, nigga was on the way. Like,
yeah,
That's
put your hands on a
keep your hands to yourself.
fumble the bag Bridges.
He did.
Oh,
He really
God.
fumbled the bag. Dude, he was averaging
Worse than
20
Scrotum.
his contract year. He's definitely about to get a max.
Now he's
Yeah,
playing
that's
for the
No, he'll
Cavs
never
now.
get a max in his life.
Yep.
Nah, that's not. I'm not. I think he might.
I mean, if he goes to
He's
like
still young.
25 points per game, then maybe. But
He's still young. What do you mean? How old is he?
Bez, I have a question.
Yeah, the allegations because he said that he said he did it. So it's gonna be hard to pay you. It's like job with like the All NBA team this year. Like it's politics, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like in
But-
some time, like
no, it's not.
that's, like Miles Bridges is not that old. Like he still has time to.
But he's not that good of a player.
Yeah,
Depends on how
that's
you play. He has to play like
he was, like I said, he was ascending before that happened. Like he was already averaging 20 something. Like
But even
he
then,
was
like
ascending. He was on the way to getting a max
he's a
contract.
good
like,
player, but he's not like he's like Aaron Gordon type player. He's not a type of player that he's not a top 3 player on your
I think
championship
he's
team.
better than Aaron Gordon.
better than Aaron. Like
Huh?
I think he's
offensively. He was
I
averaging
don't know,
20.
man.
Who?
You think,
Who's better than
He was
Aaron Gordon?
averaging 20 He was averaging like 20
yeah,
points.
'cause
Like
we can compare like
On the
Aaron,
Hornets.
Orlando Aaron.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
but we can
It's not the
compare
same as on the
Orlando Aaron.
Nuggets.
Orlando Aaron wasn't averaging 20. He wasn't that good.
He's
Yeah,
on like
like-
18 points.
Yeah, but he was playing
I don't
behind
know.
Vucevic. He shouldn't be averaging 18. Like Vucevic is good, but if he's really that guy, he'd be scoring more.
Miles
than
Bridges
Vucevic.
will be playing behind Vucevic too. Vucevic better
Yeah.
than Miles Bridges, at least in his
Yeah,
prime.
yeah.
yeah, I
Might be
agree
right.
with that, but I don't think.
Either way, Miles has to play better than
Aaron Gordon.
past the allegations. Like he has to be averaging like best at like 25 to get that type of contract.
He's at 10
Hey, man,
points,
who knows?
3
I mean,
assists,
he'll
7
improve.
rebounds. 2
Yeah,
assists.
you're not
That's
going to
it.
improve after all that, bro.
Bez, when was
he might go harder.
Nah, man, they're gonna be like they're gonna score and dunk on them. Be like, put your hands on me. Put your hands on me.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that is.
Bez, what
Keep
year?
talking.
What time did we post that poll? Was that before the playoffs, like, or was that during the playoffs for the Jimmy Butler one?
There's a lot of Jimmy Butler ones.
The one we just did, the Carmelo,
No.
McGrady, and Jimmy.
That was during the playoffs.
People are crazy, bro. I wonder if we do that again. I guarantee it'll be different. There's no way.
Yeah, recency
Probably.
bias definitely has a play.
Here's another
What was-
one that we posted during the playoffs with Jimmy Butler. It's Kawhi versus Jimmy Butler. Who would you rather have? The poll
Kawhi
is
should clear this one.
79% Jimmy Butler.
Does it say health
Oh,
or anything,
my
or just like current? Like, what does it say?
It just
I
says
don't
who would you
care.
rather
Yeah,
have.
If you taking it everything, I'm never putting Kawhi on a single roster I ever had in my life.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
If we take
Yeah,
everything,
4 years, pretty much. Like,
I'll only take
No,
Kawhi
but
if it's healthy
we-
asterisk. That's the only way.
yeah, that's the
it's
only
been
way.
so many years that this nigga hasn't played, and he low
Kawhi
manages.
right now,
He-
but like we saw why he gets paid when he played the Suns in Game 1. Like this is the reason
He's
he
a
gets
damn
paid.
near the
Like,
best player in the league when he's healthy.
Exactly, bro.
Can you
Listen,
give
it
me
is what
one
it's
more?
healthy.
Can you give me one more?
Like, yeah, like he plays, bro. He low manages the whole year to come and play and then get hurt. Like,
And then can't manage
he
his
has
load.
bad knees. He definitely has bad knees, but I mean
that's like, why would you put that
one
nigga on
game
a
though,
roster? Like,
because of
yeah,
what
that
if,
one game though.
that what if
Russell Westbrook,
When
you
he
give me
plays,
one
it's
game.
not
I'll
a
take
nigga.
him.
dude, he was out playing KD and Devin Booker.
You're right, Hassan. He was
He
the
won.
best player like on the world, but the problem is next game he gone, bro. He's literally like it's
Yeah,
crazy.
like-
He's number
Well, like,
one, and then
It's
he's
Nick
dead last. 'cause
Batum.
He
Why
doesn't
the
hoop.
fuck Batum in now? Like, come on.
So
People hate on AD and shit. Like, Kawhi's played like 5 games.
Did you take Anthony Edwards over Kawhi?
No,
like-
like that's crazy.
Is this like
Oh,
healthy?
you mean like Justin? Yeah,
Everything.
like for the franchise.
No, like we're taking
Like,
not
for the future,
franchise,
like
one
today?
season.
You're
One
not
season.
giving-
Next
you're not
season.
saying health
Next
metrics?
season.
It's Anthony Edwards. I want Anthony
Anthony
Edwards.
Edwards.
Next
Next season, really?
Yeah. Anthony Edwards is gonna be a top 10 player. Anthony's gonna be a top 10 player. I'm calling it now.
Kawhi is a top 10
improving
player,
his
though.
defense.
Where do we have
Ant's been
Kawhi
improving his
then?
defense, but he's
No,
not
Kawhi's
Kawhi.
not a top 10.
The thing
Kawhi's
is
not top 10
Kawhi's
anymore.
health,
When he
bro. I
plays,
can't
Kawhi-
trust
Kawhi
it.
doesn't play.
Yeah.
I can't trust Kawhi's
That's
health.
also
That's
true.
the thing.
He won't take the chance.
Edwards is damn near Iron Man, bro.
He's the most injury prone player in the league. Like if it was AD,
Yeah, literally ever.
then I would take
Besides
the chance
Zion.
because AD, besides Zion, but AD like sometimes is healthy. We've seen him healthy in the playoff. We've seen him go on runs. Kawhi, literally every fucking year he's not there. Every year.
But he's
Last
proven.
year,
Like
every
the
year
year,
he's given
last
up.
year he was like super healthy. Besides the bubble, he won the chip in Toronto, and he was
That's like 5 years
the
ago.
best
Us.
player.
And he's only
Yeah,
getting
He only
older.
won it because
He
KD was
has
hurt.
only more knee injuries since
Okay,
then.
but he
It's
still
like
was one of the best players in the world. He was top 3 easily.
Listen, when he plays, he is, but he doesn't play. That's
He won't
literally
take
the
chance.
thing.
So then, like,
if I
the
need
problem.
one game, I'm taking Kawhi over like
Yeah.
90% of the league. But
Okay.
season,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Or a series,
where
even a
would-
playoff
where
series,
would
he
you
might
rank
not even
him,
be
like-
there.
where would you rank him in today's NBA? I'd
Like-
still take Kawhi
Like top
over
15 probably.
Anthony
Top
Davis.
15.
Not Anthony Davis. Anthony Edwards. I'd still
I mean,
take
it's
Kawhi.
it's debate.
Healthy,
It's really
yeah.
debatable.
Okay,
Like it's just
it's
depending on
debatable,
the
but-
context in that one. But he's still a
I mean,
top
it's
15
because
player.
if you want to take the chance, like obviously knowing it's the chance that you want to take.
Dude, he plays
'Cause I
like
don't
two. Sorry.
I think the chance of winning a championship having Kawhi is far greater than having Anthony Edwards on your team. That's why I
far
choose
greater.
Kawhi.
Obviously,
Bro, he doesn't
Yeah,
even play the
because
whole
Anthony
series.
Edwards doesn't want. I mean, we have the chance that he does play the whole series. I feel
This chance
confident.
thing is crazy though. This chance, it's
It
what has
is.
happened. Like I get what you're saying, but like dog, like it's been so many in a row that like he has not been able to lace up. You know what I mean?
That's
So
fair.
it's
Like,
like, bro, like,
the
you want the
percentages of him playing goes down and down because of how many chances we've given him. But like when he's healthy and he plays, like you said, he could be he's damn near the best player in the world.
Exactly, but it is the health,
So,
the asterisk
It's
that
the
like
chance. Like it's like I feel like if I do win the lottery with Kawhi, I have a higher shot of winning a championship.
you're gambling, bro. You're in Vegas. You're hitting the slots, bro.
He
That's
is
how you
gambling.
do it. You want the jackpot? Like
he's
what
a
are you
gambling
doing?
man, bro. Let him do it. It's hey.
Listen, you're telling me you're
What are the
degenerate.
odds? Like, because I feel like Anthony Edwards right now, Anthony Edwards going into next season is not going to win me a chip, but Kawhi going into the next season can
Bet
win
it,
me a
bet it
chip.
right now. Bet it right now.
You think Anthony Edwards is the number one?
No, he's not.
Number one player.
Not right now.
Championship
Not
team?
right now. Not right
Well,
now.
I
mean,
think-
he
I feel
is.
like
He
obviously
is.
far
I think
better
he is.
two-way, like,
But just not
But-
next season.
He's not winning next season, but
Yeah.
We're talking about next season.
I think he is the
Obviously,
number one
Anthony
player
Edwards
on a chip team.
3 years down the line, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anthony
of
Edwards
course.
is going to be greater than Kawhi. Kawhi might not even be the league in 3
He
years.
definitely
fine.
will not.
nah, that
There's no
nigga.
way.
Bro, if that nigga gets hurt one more time, he should just pack it up. Like,
Yeah, if
honestly,
he has
he-
another knee thing, it's time, bro. Pack
Yeah,
it.
it's tough. Like you can see
It's
him
like, bro,
walking.
he don't even be
like,
talking to
he's
people,
walking
like-
he needs a crutch.
I know Hassan be seeing him up close,
oh, what do you mean by that?
wobbling.
Yeah, the way he walks
What do you mean by
bro.
that, Omari?
Can't they just get some
These are-
replacement like ACL for the robot, like AI?
Yeah. Man, I don't
Let's
know.
give
I
that
feel
nigga
like I'll take
prosthetics.
that chance. I'll take that chance with Kawhi just because of how good he is. But
Well, you just lost your bag, Hassan Joy. You
Yeah,
just went to Vegas
I
and
just,
lost all your money.
committed the SGA trade for Paul George right now.
But that trade's
This is what I
crazy.
did. It really is.
That trade's actually
You know,
wild.
they traded their entire fucking net worth.
Bro, they
Yeah,
traded their
Paul
whole franchise.
Yeah,
It's insane. And Neil Gallinari was like not even bad at the time either. He still
it was good. Like, bro, that was an insane trade. Like looking back, like Paul George is
Remember,
nice,
like,
bro, but Jesus
That
Christ.
season, yeah. that
Well, they
Butler
they
season
got
was top
Kawhi
three
too,
MVP.
basically, because he signed.
Yeah,
Because
because of that.
Bro,
yeah.
imagine you trade for Paul George and you get Pandemic Pete. That shit was crazy. Remember?
Man.
I mean, nigga was third in the third
He
in
was
MVP
ninth
going of the
in
year
his
right
fucking
before. So,
OKC.
yeah,
They
nigga
didn't
averaged
know.
28.
They got scammed.
I'm not hating. I love Paul George, so I'm
Paul
not
George
gonna
is
hate.
nice, bro. He's nice. I see why people have him as his GOAT.
Paul
But
George should have went to the Lakers.
ain't no
would've
LeBron, bro.
It's a scammer
Yeah, he
get
should have came
scammed.
to LA. He went to the wrong
been-
LA.
should've came to LA.
You
Him and
remember
LeBron would have been nasty.
Remember when Kawhi was supposed to go to LA with AD?
Everybody was supposed to go to
Everyone
LA.
thought he was
Hus.
going, yeah, bro. That's another reason I hate Kawhi. Fuck that nigga, man.
Yeah.
Everyone thought he was gonna go. Like, you know how
Everyone
many
else
chips
up.
these niggas would have been winning chips. He probably would have been healthy. LeBron would have showed him the ways.
Let go
Oh,
of
yeah.
fuck
This how
doctors.
you take care of your
shit,
needs.
you might not be wrong, bro.
AD?
80 a different
Yeah,
case.
AD the ways?
Oh man, I can't handle
Nah,
Kawhi
ain't
and AD on my team, bro. I'll kill
Yeah.
myself.
I might cry.
You know,
Imagine
I'm
LeBron would just be there by himself.
Turn's gonna hurt.
Then trade for
Turn's gonna
Zion.
hurt. Your
Fuck it.
turn? No.
Trade LeBron for Zion and have
Oh,
Kawhi
yeah.
and AD.
I know you don't
I'll
want
trade
Zion
LeBron
in
for
LA,
Zion.
bro. You about to have 20 different allegations.
Oh my. Nah, he'd be going insane. He'd be,
Oh,
Zion,
God.
he
He'd
would
be-
be going crazy.
He be
Zion would
drooling
get
on the
pressured,
court.
though.
Nah, he'd be like, you know how they say Will had like 2,000 bodies? He'd be chasing those numbers. He be chasing those.
You chasing Will
He
numbers
be
off
up
the
there.
court?
Nah, dude, he
Oh,
be
yeah,
chasing
off
way
the
up for
court.
real. He go right to North Hollywood, the pouring capital. He gonna be in there. He gonna get a house right in the middle, going crazy.
He'll be skinnier, I think,
Have
if he
his own
comes to LA.
studio and everything.
He is not gonna get skinnier.
He will. There's
He
no.
will, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna
He
eat all
has
vegan,
to.
bro.
The pressure and like LA, bro, you have to.
Oh man, I didn't even think about the LA fan base. He would not survive.
He wouldn't play. It's okay. They can't criticize him if he's not on the court.
Bro,
Not even the
the
fan base,
thing-
LA media. The LA media gonna be following him around.
Yeah.
Bro, the thing about like Lakers, like Twitter or the Laker fans, they'll say everything they're saying on the internet in your face.
It's
dude.
crazy. It's crazy.
He's okay.
Those Hispanics don't play, bro. They'll say the same thing to your face. I remember one of them was like cussing out Braun in the game. He was like, he's like, sit in your seat. You don't know what you're talking about. I was dying. Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to handle LA pressure. I don't know like a bunch of stars that will handle LA pressure. I think Jimmy could.
I don't think he wants to though.
No, a lot of
Guys, you're
people.
mad blurry, by the way.
I know. I don't know. It's my shit's out of focus and it won't go back.
Yeah, it's not focusing.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know many players that could. Even dude, people gave LeBron a hard time when he first joined.
Yeah.
I mean, people gonna get LeBron a hard time regardless.
There's
People
lot
gave
of
LeBron
polls.
a hard
Better than
time?
normal.
There's a lot of
People gave
polls here
LeBron
from
a
the
hard
playoffs, but
Yeah, let's go to that.
I don't know if we want to look at them. It's just predictions on who wins series.
Yeah, go
Were we
players,
right?
I guess.
We or the community. I mean, some of them we were.
Bucks
I gotta
versus
see
Heat.
Everyone said the Nuggets would beat the Lakers, but they said the Celtics would beat the Heat. Everyone said well, not everyone. It was really close. This Nuggets and Suns one was really close. It was 52-48 Nuggets.
Any chat questions while he looks up for another one?
No, but don't even look at Gavel's comments. Don't even look at him.
He's just
I want
trolling.
to see his questions. Yeah,
what do you want to see? He's gonna talk about the Rockets. He genuinely wants to put
Rocket questions.
Hassan, he genuinely wants to put money on the Rockets making playoffs. He actually does.
They're
I
not
don't
making
think he
playoffs.
believes
I would bet my life savings.
He
that they don't
believes
make
it. He
playoffs.
believes they will.
Well, I want to see what he thinks about the Fred VanVleet.
Gav, are you still here?
Yeah,
No, you want to hear Gav? He'll talk for a while, bro. Can we bring him on?
If he wants to.
he could type in the
Alright,
chat if he's
alright.
still in here. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him.
I don't
say
think he's here
anything.
anymore. He's not here anymore. He would say
Okay.
something.
What about this one, Hudson? What player would
It's
you
kind of
rather
delayed.
have?
All right.
Malik Monk or Jordan Poole? The poll says 61%
Tired of
Malik
these
Monk,
Jordan Poole ones.
39%
Jordan Poole.
Hassan's getting PTSD.
This is the
Malik
last
was
one. I
going
swear to
crazy
God.
in the thing. Malik was going pretty crazy in the Kings series.
Yeah.
I feel like Malik found his like perfect role in a team where he's gonna get paid doing that role for a long time now. Where he was like about to be out the league and Charlotte.
No, what do you mean?
Then we see
On the
this
Lakers,
career.
he had a great season.
Yeah, he saved his career on the Lakers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. On the Lakers. I thought you were talking about the Kings. My bad.
No.
I just came back and heard he's not here. Yeah, Gav, you have any questions?
I want to hear what he
Not
thinks
like
about
completely
the
stupid.
Fred VanVleet thing too.
He's happy with Fred. But
Really,
the
I
only
think it was one of the worst free agency signings.
Well, the
Yeah.
player wasn't bad. The contract was. He's not Fred's
Yeah,
ass.
contract and the team. I don't like him being on the team either.
isn't only 2 years guaranteed.
Yeah, but I mean, if he stays for all 4 years, he's gonna start
3 years.
regardless
Three.
because of all the money. 3 years, yeah.
The only
I like
thing I
Dylan
could say
Brooks
is I
coming
don't
back.
like is how Amen's gonna come off the bench.
Yeah,
and I don't want that.
There's no way you could sit Fred VanVleet, bro.
You're not
43
gonna
million.
sit the guy who paid
43
yeah.
million. Yeah, there's no shot.
Yeah,
bro.
there's
Oh, Gav, what was your question? You asked where? Where is it?
He
I
said
don't
Jimmy
think so.
Kawhi's a mid-off. Nah, what?
No.
Re-ask the question. We've talked a lot. Fred is a
was
good
Fred
defender.
VanVleet a good defender? Hell no.
He's
Fred,
alright.
I mean, he
He's
can only
alright.
do so
Nice.
much, bro.
This goes back to like
He's gonna bring up Curry. Well, he's gonna
He
bring up Curry.
tries. Fred tries,
gonna
but
bring
he's
up
6
Curry.
feet tall, so he can't do much.
Kerr's
but he
bigger
tries.
and longer than Kerr's bigger and longer than Fred.
How do you know that?
Him
His
is not
arms
ready to
and his
start.
height.
Maybe,
He can't
but
shoot.
you want him.
Okay,
he cannot
you have
shoot.
such a young roster. Like, what's the
Amen
point of having
cannot
Fred
shoot.
VanVleet on your team? It doesn't matter if he can't shoot. You want him to grow as a player to be able to shoot. He's not gonna get the opportunities to shoot if he's playing with Fred VanVleet in front of him.
Hey,
More
this
than
might be a
minutes,
hot
like-
take. This might be a hot take, but I think Amen could be better than Jalen Green. I don't know if that's a hot take.
I was like, huh? I agree with that fully. Bro,
Nah,
Jalen Green's a
I don't.
shitter, bro. I said this every
We
day and
picked
every
Jalen
night.
Green.
Jalen Green sucks. Dude,
Jalen
he's gonna be
Green
so
Averaged
mid.
22 points.
Hey,
He's gonna be
Jalen
so
Green.
mid.
Here, hot take another one. I'm gonna do another hot take. Jalen Green is only a tier above Tyrese Maxey. one tier.
You think he's above? You think he's above
Yeah.
Maxey?
But he's not that
Yeah,
much better.
dude,
He's
he's
not
only
like I don't
second
think he's
season.
better than
Dude,
Anthony
he averaged
Edwards.
22 in his second season.
I don't
He's
think
not
he's
better than Maxey.
he's not going to be better than Anthony Edwards. He's not going to be better than Devin Booker.
I do.
He's not going to be. He's going to be like a
Hudson
Bradley
thinks
Beal
Jalen Green's
level
gonna average
player.
30. Hudson thinks
Yeah.
Jalen Green's gonna average 30.
I see Jalen. Yeah, he
Couple
might,
years.
but he's Bradley Beal level. Like he's okay. He might make like 3 All-Star, maybe at the
We'll
most.
have to see because like the team like Silas being the coach for those 2 years and the direction that team was going was kind of crazy for development.
Bro,
This year would be really well to see how.
let me tell you who I picked
develops.
from the draft, from the Maxey draft path over Jalen Green right now. I'll tell you right now.
He's about to say some hating shit. I already know. He's about to say like
No,
Scotty.
no,
Why
Barnes.
not?
completely
Why
not
don't you like Jalen Green?
I'm completely non-biased. Boy, the guy stinks. He's literally he needs to like be better in other like bro. He's a shot chucker who like he's not even that good, bro.
Okay, but you can
Alright.
blame the coach for that, not him.
Pause. Let me tell you what's going
Not
on.
better than
Edwards.
Maxey
I'm
right
picking
He's not
Edwards.
better than Maxey. Facts. He's not better than Maxey right now. I'm
I'm
just
gonna
saying.
tell you the easy ones.
I think he
James
is.
Wiseman, he's pretty close to Wiseman tier. LaMelo Ball, give me
What?
LaMelo.
Okay, stop.
Give me-
No. Stop.
Give me-
Stop.
Well,
Hell
give me-
no. Hell no.
Give me
Hell
Tyrese
no. No,
Maxey.
we don't care about the rest of the shit you have to say.
Give me Sadiq Bey. Give me Tyrese Maxey.
you're not.
These guys are all better than that,
Sadiq
fool, bro.
Bey? Sadiq Bey?
Desmond Bane's better than him too. Come on, bro.
Okay,
Come
Desmond
on,
Bane is
bro.
better.
Okay, but you said Sadiq Bey and James Wiseman.
Yeah,
You can't
nah, the
fly
Wiseman
past
one's
it.
cap.
How you gonna say
I
Sadiq
think
Bey?
that's
it.
No,
I love
Sadiq
Sadiq
Bey.
Bey, but that's
What
insane.
the fuck?
That's a horrible take.
Yeah, that's terrible too.
Dude, Sadiq Bey can never average 22 points on any team in the NBA ever. I don't care
Alright.
how many shots he takes.
But you get my point. What I'm saying, Nate, bro, you get my point. He
He
sucks.
sucks.
He
Yeah, what the fuck was that, bro?
Nah, for real. Dude got the
Well, you know, why do you hate him? Like, this guy hates players just to hate him. He hates Devin Booker. He finally admitted he was nice. You don't like Devin Booker at all.
No, I say he's good now.
Oh, now he's good because he's
Now, when did he
well.
become good? When did he become good?
They're like the first
the playoffs.
25 games of the regular season. What? Hassan, you know I showed you the TikToks I made about being respecting Devin Booker.
But you
Don't
respect
act like
him
I
not
didn't do
because of
that.
How good he is, not because of how he plays the game of basketball.
He's been
Yeah,
good
he's
for
good.
years,
Yeah,
though.
no
He's been
point.
good for
Nah, he
years.
just got good.
No,
He just got good.
he's been good.
Devin,
He's
who
dropped
you think
70.
is better, Jalen Green or Maxey?
Maxey.
Devin, who you think is
Jalen
better?
Green.
Right now, who's better right now? Jalen
my
Green or
God.
I think
Tyrese Maxey?
I think Devin's gonna say Jalen Green.
If he's still
Bro,
alive.
Jalen Green was damn near a number 1 option, and he's doing almost the same thing as Maxey. What are you talking about?
He averaged 22, and it's a different system.
As a
like-
number 1 option,
There's
and
no
Maxey's doing
system in
it.
Houston. There is no
Oh
system
my
in
Yeah, that's
Houston.
why there is no system. It's
He has,
Same thing,
he has the utmost green light. No, think about this. He has the utmost green. He has the greenest green light since like Kobe Bryant,
Does
bro.
he have a
But he
green light?
sucks.
no.
Bro, you're just talking. What the fuck are you saying? Kobe came off
But
the
he
bench
sucks.
as a rookie.
But no, it's his second year. When you're supposed to take the
Kobe-
jump.
Kobe-
Did Kobe play with Shaq for
Yeah,
half his
Jalen
career?
Green was supposed to make a jump.
Said Jalen Green, but not by very much, honestly.
Oh my god, this is
I believe
crazy.
the same thing too.
This
If you
is
put
wild.
Jalen Green on the
Blasphemous.
Rockets
Actual.
and switch it with Tyrese Maxey, their games are completely different. I think Jalen Green's a
No.
three-level scorer.
Their games are not
This is
completely
Not
different.
completely. I wouldn't say completely, but it's different.
This is
I'll say
crazy.
different.
He's had some terrible games. Isn't Jalen a better ISO scorer though? Like, you know what I mean? I
Yes.
feel like Maxey's more of a sit. Like
He's
Maxey's
a three-level
great, but I
scorer.
feel like
He
it's
can
still
score
more
on every
system.
level,
Like,
and he's
No.
really
I
good
can't say
too.
Jalen Green is a 3-level scorer. I've never seen him take a mid-range shot in my life. Well, you know what I mean. I'm exaggerating, but he doesn't. He doesn't have that.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
I feel
But,
like just
mean,
that's just new players besides Shea.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
you need
You're
to.
right. Fair. Ja doesn't really have that
he's
either.
a good scorer. I'll say that.
He is a good
Jalen
scorer.
Green is being guarded by the best player.
Bro, not even by the splits too, bro.
That's
Jalen's
a
like he's
true.
inefficient.
That is
It's
I
crazy.
feel like we'll
Like,
test
dude,
them.
look at the 3-point percentage. Maxey has. Hold the fuck on. This is Jalen Green. Jalen Green has
That's two
34.
better players on his team.
Maxey has 43, bro. Come on.
He
Are we
has-
tripping here?
Maxey's taking spot up catch and shoots too.
Yeah,
like,
Jalen
yeah.
Green's taking
Yeah.
step back threes, all double team
Y'all don't see Maxey shoot like
And he's being
35 footers?
encouraged to take
Like 35 footers ain't
shots.
hard?
on the Rockets.
He's getting encouraged
This is
to take
crazy.
jump shots.
10% though, guys. 10% is a crazy difference.
You're just looking at numbers, though. You're just looking at numbers. You're not even taking
And
into
I've seen
account
the
the
game.
situation.
Jalen Green can't even like score ISO that well. Like he misses a lot.
Oh, brother.
He misses a lot,
I mean,
guys.
yeah,
he
he's a
misses
kid,
a
but,
lot.
like,
Bro, if you
Who's
put
next?
Tyrese Maxey in that
Who's
same
playing
role,
that-
the team would be just as bad, Gabe. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
they
The team
Nah,
would be
him and
just as
KPJ,
bad.
him and
Heavyweights.
KPJ would be a good duo. Him and KPJ would be a good duo.
Oh my goodness. But Jalen Green wouldn't.
Yeah, because Jalen Green's inefficient. That's what I'm telling you.
How much better would they be? How many more wins does Tyrese Maxey give him than Jalen Green?
10 more. 15 more.
All right, we're moving
That's
on,
you're
bro.
insane.
This is the stupidest. That was the stupidest take I've ever heard.
Jalen Green
That was the
sucks,
dumbest
bro.
shit I've
I
ever
swear to
heard.
God. Bro,
10
when
wins?
Jalen Green regresses this year, and you guys see, that's all I'm gonna say.
You
I'm
know how many
done.
10 to 15
I'm
wins
done.
10 wins. Tyrese to
It's
Jalen
insane.
Green.
Insane.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
10-win jump is crazy.
LeBron
Dude,
gives you
first
10
of all-
wins.
First of all, they're gonna
Nah,
first of all,
LeBron get them in the finals.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
gives you like 40
No,
wins.
Chris Paul actually gives you 10 wins. Prime Chris Paul gives you 10 wins. No lie. That's not even a joke.
Saying a 21
And
year
Yeah,
old.
maybe even more.
maybe
maybe
like
more.
20.
That's just like
All right,
random
chill out
hating.
with
I'm like,
this.
you don't gotta like him. Just a bad discussion.
Okay,
He is
I'm
only
gonna
21
end it off
It
with
is a
saying
bad
we
discussion. This is
He's-
terrible.
he's
I'm
in
trying to
the
move
second
on.
season.
got stats. You guys said it's just
He's going
numbers though.
into
Like
his
you know what I'm
It's
third
just
saying?
numbers.
Oh, but
Good.
it's numbers.
Good. He's going into his third season. Give him a chance, man. His second season was pretty good. All right, for what he had, 22 points isn't bad.
There you
Give
go.
him a chance. Let's go into this next season.
See,
If he's
so-
bad next season, maybe I'll listen to your point. But right
Gabe,
now,
say something nice about Jalen Green challenge.
Impossible. Can't do it.
he's on his top
He got
five.
he got good strokes.
Look at this. But look at this. You guys remember I overhated on Devin Booker, and then he got better. He listened to me, and he got better.
He
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
heard you.
Nigga,
He
what?
definitely watched your videos.
He listened to me.
Do you remember? Do you remember when I
Like,
said
here's your shit. It was
He
like,
saw,
oh,
he
yeah,
saw
yeah,
your
yeah.
video, bro.
Gabe
remember?
was saying I gotta go harder. Like,
exactly?
Oh,
So now
actually, the most-
it's gonna be
this
his.
is
dude,
the
Devin Booker's
most
been good for like
exciting,
7 years straight, at least.
Yeah, he's been good.
Like,
for a
you
while.
know,
he turned it up. He turned it up after I told him.
Back to that most exciting player point. I say Devin Booker is up there for me. Devin Booker and Kevin Durant too.
I don't know. I mean, like, I like Dev, like, he's a good player, but I don't say he's exciting. Like, I don't see his game and I'm like, oh my God, I love watching him.
And I like the
Yeah,
fundamental stuff. That's me.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I
like
it.
it's more of like like it's like he's so good. Like when
He's
it
good. He's
comes
really
to
good.
like he gets to a spot, he
Yeah.
rises up, and he like the way his shot is so consistent. Like his feet are always consistent. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
rises up
Get into
perfectly
the
every
spot.
time. Like it's actually crazy to watch.
That's
Like
what to me.
No,
Same with
he's
Kevin
one of the
Durant,
best
he
scorers
gets
in the
the
league
spot.
for sure. But I don't
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
like, to me, he doesn't. I don't
You
know.
like
He's not
SGA
like a
because of,
poppy
like,
player, I guess.
Yeah, you like SJ because of like the suave, smooth stuff.
He's just like he has like not really any athleticism. It's all he's
Technical.
smooth with it. He just like
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
like slithery. I don't know. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah. What about Joe? Just trying to dunk over.
I love Jaw. Jaw's game is fun.
trying to
But he's
get-
dangerous.
Sometimes in the playoffs, it's not really fun because, like I've said this before, the mid-range game when the game slows down, he doesn't have a. He's like Russ, kind of, where he doesn't
But he
have
finds
the
a way
off
to get
switch.
He finds ways to get his points though efficiently.
No, for
Shot
sure.
from 40 efficiently too. Yeah.
He shot
Yeah,
the
John-
three a
I
lot
mean-
better too this year, so
Mhm.
he's definitely improved on that.
He's always entertaining. Then he always has like the antics on the court that are like exciting. So it makes the game better. He's like a perfect like industry plan for the NBA when he's not doing stupid stuff. Honestly, him and
Yeah,
Zion,
perfect
but,
industry plan.
man, him and Zion. Honestly,
no
the
more.
off-the-court antics are crazy. Yeah,
Here's
Yeah,
a
no,
good
that's
question.
Crazy. Yeah, this younger generation in shambles right now.
man.
At least with them two.
This poll has what is one of the most voted on polls, like has the most votes that I've seen so far. Has 486 votes. Who is the best number 2 option in the league? The 3 options: Anthony Davis, Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker. This is really close. All of them are very close to each other. It was number 1 was Anthony Davis with 39, Jaylen Brown number 2 with 32, and Devin Booker third with 39. This is before the playoffs started at all. So
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'd probably say
Go on, say.
Devin Booker after that playoff run he had.
you say
He
rank
could've
them
missed,
1
bro.
through 3. Rank the number
Oh.
2 options out of those 3.
So who's the third option?
Jalen Brown is
Jalen
3 automatic.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Jaylen
I'd
Brown's
have
number 3.
I'd have Devin Booker, Anthony Davis, Jaylen Brown.
I'm gonna go.
If AD was more consistent, I'd put him higher. But
I might put AD because of the defense. Honestly, like he's
Oh,
literally
okay, I
Yeah.
forgot about that too.
His defensive consistency is like insane.
he's a
But his
top 5
offensive
defense
se-
by himself,
yeah.
basically. Like you have him on your team, you put decent
Yeah,
defenders around.
same
him.
with like he's just said. How is Devin Booker second option? That's true too.
I
He's
agree. Yeah,
Kevin
that's what I
Durant.
was thinking.
Is
That was what I was
Kevin
thinking
Durant
too.
number
But
2?
like,
Is KD the
No,
second
no.
option?
I feel like it's more
Devin
like
Booker
1A,
was a better
1B.
player this year. Devin Booker was a better player this year.
I feel like it's
No, he
1A, 1B because they're just they're both so good.
During-
I mean,
he
yeah,
was
I
during
think
the
so.
playoffs.
I
but he
think
wasn't
he
during
was better in the playoffs.
season. You see,
But this was before the
He
playoffs
played 8
started,
games.
right?
But
This poll was before the playoffs started,
Yes.
right, Bez?
Yes.
So yeah, so we would assume Devin Booker's the second option, but
Are you
in the
saying
playoffs-
KD is the second option now? Like, are you
No.
saying next year he's the second? I'm not. I'm asking. There's no right or wrong answer.
Oh.
I think this
Who,
is
me?
close. Anybody? You
No,
think
I
KD's
mean-
the second option?
I don't.
now?
I think it's.
I
I
think
think
that
it's a
makes-
1A 1B type of situation.
Yeah,
But
I
who's
think it's-
one
you
B?
can't really
Who's
say it.
one B though?
if it's going off this, is Devin Booker's
One.
1A.
Devin Booker's 1B. But the thing is,
Okay.
like, the great thing about Kevin Durant is, like, you can say the same thing with him and Steph. Like, you know who the best player on the team is, but we know who's leading the team. Like, Devin Booker's leading the team, but the best player on the team is KD. KD knows how to get, like, his star players involved and get his without really taking away from the other people. He makes him so great, but he's still the best
He's
player
so
on the
efficient.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he's really good. I mean,
KD was super efficient
That's why
these
I'm
playoffs.
asking you, because I think it is that close. Even if we're talking about like not leading, whatever you said, Devin Booker legitimately like is almost as good as Kevin Durant. Like just in terms of offense, they can score almost as well. Obviously, KD's 7 feet, he can shoot over people, but when it comes to like the moves they have, where they can score from, is damn near identical. Like Devin Booker's just a shorter player, I think. But
Yeah.
I think they could do the same things.
I think like
That nigga
even
was
if
shooting like
KD's
80%,
taking less
man. I gotta
shots
give it to
or- yeah, Devin Booker was, but that's why he was obviously a better player in the playoffs there rather than Kevin Durant. But he did play like 8 games on that team, so they don't know how they're gonna play. But I mean,
KD
if you
couldn't even
want to go
survive
like,
the pregame.
Devin said in the time that they played together so far, Book been the clear first option.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Kevin Durant was deferring to Booker, so you can say that, but
so therefore he's the second option because he's letting Booker have the reins.
But
He's
it
a
was
better
also
player.
the end of the season. Like
He
They only
slipped
got
on a
together with
banana
8 games
peel
left in the
warm-ups,
regular.
too.
Whatever
Yeah.
narrative we want to put on
they
it,
got
Devin
hit
Booker
with
was that
Mario
guy.
Kart, like,
yeah, Devin Booker was that guy. But he
yeah,
was
of
a better
course.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
I guess we just have to see. Honestly, like I think it'll. We
I
have
think
a full
it's
season next
1A,
year.
1B. Between 1A and 1B. Like,
yeah.
Oh
I'll
god, I
go-
bet you they both average like 28 or something stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, they got Bradley Beal. Don't forget, he got to get some touches
oh yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
they're
nah.
not averaging 28.
he gonna nah, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see.
Probably average like 12.
I feel like
I
it's
don't
He
know.
gonna average 12 games.
He
Though.
better average 12
He gonna average
assists.
like 12 games played.
average 12 games.
Oh god.
Bradley Beal better
like
average 12 assists. He's the point guard according to them. So
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. I thought Book would be point guard.
me
but
too. He's
Maybe stuff will change.
Bradley Beal's not a bad playmaker though. So I'm gonna wait to see.
I just
before
think
say
Book is a
anything.
better one. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Maybe
I
they might get
agree.
Damian Lillard, bro. I don't know.
Imagine. You saw
Yeah,
that
I
they would have
think-
got Kyrie. All right, they weren't
That was
fan of
annoying.
signing Kyrie either. That was funny.
Why is Gabe glazing Booker? I'm not, bro. What?
I'm gonna take. I think for this number 2 option, I think I'll put Book 1, AD 2, Jaylen Brown 3. It's pretty. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
fair.
The reason why I think 80 is 2 is because of his like
Yeah, the offense.
like he chooses when he wants to play. and when he
Offensive
doesn't.
inconsistency.
The defense.
Yeah, Book was playing like
I'm
his
a
life
big.
depended on it.
I'm a big defensive guy, as y'all already know. Though.
Yo, don't look at the chat. That's a lie. Whatever he
big
said in the
guy?
chat's a lie. It's a
He
lie.
said he told me in private he wishes he breaks.
That's cap. Insane cap. I've never said that.
That's
Cap.
insane.
That's actually cap.
Yeah, I really thought we wasn't gonna see PG Book, but I honestly I feel like
think
we'll
it'll change.
still
We
end
probably
up,
will
we'll
see
end up
some of
seeing
it.
PG
In
Book.
basketball
Yeah.
these days are positionless.
Yep.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh,
as
guys,
much.
give me the ball, get out the way.
We'll see what Frankie
I'm on
V
the
got.
court. When I'm on the court, just give me the ball, get out the way.
We got to record the runs.
Bro, what
So,
do think
I
about
don't
contest at? Let me see this. I'll be talking so much shit about my jumper.
It's
You
bad.
gotta watch. We gotta react to the 3-point contest.
You gotta schedule some days, I guess.
Air 404 file not found, Omari.
Best
is
put those in the
actually
vault.
All season.
Yeah, best put those in the vault.
Dark days of sports right now. No NFL or basketball.
Summer is the
Summer league
worst
just
season.
ended.
Huh?
Once you get out of
I
school,
don't say-
summer is the worst season of the
Let-
entire earth.
Let's go join Rod Wave Elite,
Bro,
guys.
it is hot as fuck outside lately. It's actually
Yeah, it is.
It's
God,
terrible.
no
You gotta
sports.
start,
No,
you gotta start
everybody at
talking
the
about
parks to
baseball.
hoop. Nah, I'm not. Even gonna.
That's the only sport
I'd rather not even do a podcast. I haven't watched a baseball game. I don't think since the Dodgers Astros World Series. I don't even know what year that was.
I don't even have a
I
favorite
didn't watch
baseball team,
that.
bro. I might be an Angels fan at this point, bro.
Same. The only thing I,
I might
see
be.
on is like,
I don't have a team. I could sign up to whatever team, bro. I might just sign up to whoever win the fucking
Name
World
10,
Series
name
this year.
10 baseball teams right now.
Oh, I could do that.
You
I'm
can
not
name
that.
10 baseball
I could do it. Angels, Dodgers, Marlins, Cubs, Red Sox.
Astros.
There you go. Astros,
Rays, I
Blue
think.
Jays, Rays, Twins,
Yankees.
You know where they from?
the Twins, the Yankees, Minnesota Twins, the New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox. I already said that. White Sox.
Oakland A's.
There you go.
How many teams are there?
Las Vegas.
Like 30,
I'm
I
gonna
don't even
Google
know.
I don't know how
I'm
many
gonna
teams
Google
there
it.
are.
30 or 32.
Make a video. What's it called?
30 teams.
Watch baseball for the first time.
I've been watching a lot of MMA lately, so there's
Fuck
about to be
my
a
life.
fight soon.
For the first time is
Yo,
crazy,
the
dude.
29th is gonna be a crazy UFC card night, boys. The 29th is gonna be insane.
Okay, hopefully
Pereira's
I go
fighting,
for that.
right? Pereira's fighting.
Yeah, bro, a lot of people are fighting.
Who else is
Let me see if
fighting?
they have confirmed it. I think someone pulled out, bro.
Dude, I didn't get to see the last one. I'm upset. The Volk
Watch
one.
MLS. Messi's gonna.
Oh,
face
that
him.
one was
That
really
was
good.
so lit. I literally watched the playback.
Bro.
The Duplessis fight was insane. A Volk, bro. I wish I
Bro.
saw that one.
Bro,
There
you
was
see
two
Jamal Murray
upsets.
winning
There was
rings
two
now,
upsets.
saying He's with Volk, walking out with Volk. That's not
Jamal Murray, yeah.
Wait, you know what happened in that fight, Bez? Bro, Bez, that guy did that dude did a good combo on Volk. Volk went like double thumbs up and then fucked him up like right after, bro. Instantly.
Dude, he
after he
picked
gave him
him
like a
up.
double thumb.
He picked him up and fucking rammed him like a child, bro. Like he just picked him up and threw him up. It's just disgusting. He's just different. He's different.
Question: what's favorite football/soccer team? I'm a Mbappe fan for it, so we're Mbappe.
Manchester
fans, I
City, baby.
Whatever
Manchester
Mbappe
City.
is. I'm gonna go Arsenal. Shout out Arsenal.
know.
Arsenal.
Going,
You said
Real
Man
Madrid.
City. The motherfuckers just that beat everybody. Bandwagon.
Yeah, but I've been a
over
Man
here.
City fan. No, I've been.
Of course, the bandwagon.
Back in my Aguero days. Y'all know who that is?
Becomes a Laker fan when Kobe wins, and now he's a Manchester City.
Bro, they won the what is it called? The
It's like
three.
17,
Whatever.
huh?
What is it called? The triple something. Three bot. I
treble?
don't know.
The
No.
treble?
Yeah, there you go. The treble. They
Yeah.
just won that shit. Fucking.
Because they're my dogs.
All right, buddy. All right.
All right.
Let's get back
Basketball,
to the polls.
football,
here.
please come back.
Back to the hoops. Back to the hoops.
Which
All right,
number
how many we
2
got left?
overall pick? Well, we can just keep going. I mean, we have a ton of polls. We can just stop whenever.
right.
Which number 2 overall
More, I'm
pick?
tired.
Yeah, we'll go probably for like a 10, 15 minutes and then we'll call it a show. Maybe we got some questions.
All right.
All right. Which number 2 overall pick would you rather have? It's another Jalen Green question. Jalen Green or Chet Holmgren?
We know Gabe's answer.
Jalen Green or Chet Holmgren?
We haven't seen Chet play though.
This is pretty easy to me. This is
Jalen.
pretty easy.
He's gonna say
Yeah.
Chet.
I'm going Jalen.
0 NBA
Have you
games.
seen this summer league highlights? Damn.
Oh, not summer
I'll go
league.
Jalen. I'll go Jalen. This is unfair. The guy hasn't played yet.
I was about to say.
I saw
You
Chet
guys know
Holmgren
Gabe's,
get pushed
like,
one time by
stories,
LeBron.
information.
We need a hot
Oh,
take
yeah.
though. Chet looks
Hassan,
nice.
Hassan.
Chet looks nice in summer league though. No lie though. Like
One game in NBA. Game. Oh my god.
and G Leaguers, like,
Dude, I look nice in summer league. No, I'm playing.
oh God, I'm going out. I'm giving niggas 50, man.
chill,
Flip
chill,
it,
chill.
clip
giving
and
niggas
ship.
50.
It's summer league though, you know.
Hey man, I mean,
Yeah, he looked at. Yeah, he played like as soon as
Plus
he got
it's
to
hard to
one
like-
NBA level game in a preseason, couldn't even handle it.
Ooh,
seen the King one time.
Game.
Yeah.
that was like.
No, he played in this preseason. It was preseason.
No, it wasn't. It was the Jamal.
Oh, it's
Crawford
Drew
game.
League, huh? It was
Jamal
Drew League, yeah.
League.
Remember when Jamal had the LeBron playing in Seattle? People were like camped
Oh
outside.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why that happened. But
Yeah, he couldn't even handle. That wasn't even a real game. He couldn't handle it.
it was putting a better opportunity to be better than Chet right now too, especially after the season OKC had without him. So
Well, they need him. They really don't have any big.
Sure, I wonder how they're gonna be.
they do, but I mean he's like capped with what he can average, at least from a statistical standpoint, because of what SGA and all the other people provide. So I
True,
mean,
but
maybe it's
He
just
needs to
him.
lift the weight.
But he needs. But as a big, like what matters more to me is like rebounding and shot blocking as opposed to points. Like he doesn't have to average 20 points. For
He
him.
needs to hit
Impact,
the weight
like,
room.
How he impacts the game.
That's what I'm saying. Like if Jalen Green might average 25, but if Chet averages 17 and then has good defense and rebounding, like I still,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that might be more
Yeah, I
valuable.
feel you.
There's
Well,
another.
You get drug
but-
tested still if you're injured.
If you're
I don't
injured,
know.
Yeah,
Why would you though?
nigga should have just been on roids the whole summer. Chest was going
Honestly.
crazy, and then just went clean before he came back.
hey man, he's
Yeah,
been
before
growing
they took
some
the
facial
IG
hair,
photo.
bro. He
He
definitely
needs some
on that
muscles,
shit.
man.
He got a beard now. He definitely on some HGH. Bro.
before you take the
Jabari
IG
Smith
pic,
Jr.
for
breakout
sure you're
season.
wrong.
He's gonna be good in my opinion.
I think so. He had a really good summer league,
Yeah.
so I think so too.
I think he fits the team pretty well too for what he does. Rockets are gonna be nice
He
to watch.
started heating up towards the end of last season too. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
he was
He had a,
shaky at
he had
first.
a
but he
buzzer
started
beater, I
getting better.
remember.
He had a
You
buzzer
saw
beater in
that
summer league too.
Sengun got taller too. Sengun got like 2 inches taller.
Is that fact or cap?
It might be
I
cap.
don't know. I've been
I
hearing
have
like
no idea.
reports.
Remember the Kaminga shit? Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Randomly
okay,
just saying he got
that was
like
fake,
5 inches.
That was clear.
Nigga say he was
Yeah.
7'2" now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even
Yeah,
Iguodala was like, yeah, I
Kendrick
seen him or something. What did he say on Twitter? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kendrick Perkins said that it was true.
Well,
That shit was so
perfect.
crazy, bro. Niggas need to learn some media literacy, man.
You know how many times those guys get baited on by Twitter like shit, bro? It's
Ball
crazy.
stack sports.
Or the
Bro,
fake
Wojnarowski
Wojnarowski.
putting up numbers.
sometimes
Yeah.
I get hit by some
NBA
fake-
cartel
some
or
fake
whatever.
stuff.
That should be getting me too. No lie.
Yeah,
The card.
some of the things. Yeah,
Whatever NBA Central fake. That's what they call it.
Central fake.
it's a fact. If you're confirmed in a podcast that Sengun got taller, or is
Oh, okay.
Jonathan Kuminga 7'2" now? Which one? Yeah,
Nah, I think he
He's
meant the
7'11",
Rockets.
6'11". Yeah,
Yeah, because Sengun's like
chilling.
21 years
That's
old.
very
He could grow. Pause.
That's another thing about why I didn't like the Fred VanVleet signings, because everyone's so young on the team, and then you just sign this old guy like to start. I guess the veteran
Oh, God.
presence, but I don't think you
You
need
don't
that from
sign a
starting
veteran to-
perspective.
$1 trillion.
Yeah, if you want that from him, you want him expect to start winning.
It's funny. We got this poll over here from 3 months
Mhm.
ago. It says, "Will Damian Lillard ever play for another team?" 40% yes, 60% no. I'm pretty sure if we did that today, it would be a lot different.
It'll be a little different.
It'd be like
Anyways,
95%, yes.
Sengun is 20.
Back to that poll? Did we expect him to ask for a trade?
I'm
We
saying
always
it was
said-
3 months ago. Apparently not.
Didn't we always say he could?
Well, I wanted him to since the beginning of the season, since last season, honestly.
Think so?
Here's a good one.
I've been
Actually, I was
waiting.
gonna say
Which
for the rest of
Paul?
his career.
Which Paul is greater all time? Paul Pierce or Paul George?
Pierce.
Dog,
Greater Pierce.
that ring carries so
Better.
hard though.
It does.
Yeah, better.
Doc Rivers literally got a.
Better, I think Paul George shits, but like greater, like yeah, the ring. You know, the ring's the ring.
Yeah, greater.
Yeah, greater. Paul Pierce.
68% Paul
Pierce.
Pierce, 32% Paul George.
Gabe, Doc Rivers has been getting jobs with that one ring for almost a decade now. So.
I know, bro. One ring is carrying that man's whole legacy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Same with
Well, not
Nick Nurse is
anymore.
getting
It's
jobs.
over. This run is over.
Yeah. They'll never say never. He might get a job next season. Jobs open up.
Once he gets his voice back.
The thing about Doc Rivers, though, he's a good coach when like your team doesn't have any expectations, but when they have expectations on him, he's just
I was
dog
gonna
water.
say that, bro. Like maybe the Hornets or something, like a team that just needs
Yeah,
to be
or,
competitive and not bottom of the league. They could hire
Yeah.
him.
Or like Orlando or something like that too.
Well, Orlando did pretty decent last year. Well, we'll see what they do this season, but they kind of
Yeah.
turned up
If
the
you
second
watch-
half.
If you watch the Rockets the last 3 seasons, you would know that they desperately need a point guard to help the younger players have better shots. Well, why draft the point guard then?
Keep reading what he says.
Yeah, I did. Van Fleet was a perfect signing. I'll die on this hill. I disagree completely. I think it was the worst signing in free agency.
I wouldn't go that
Yeah,
far.
me too. It was too much money. It
For
was way
like
too
a
much.
star, at least.
I don't think the
He didn't deserve
player.
a
I don't
max.
think getting him was bad because, like, I agree with his point that they need a point guard. But the fact that you're paying him 43 mil for 3 years and you can't put him on the bench and you can't like, what if Amen like halfway through the season you see that he's just nice as fuck, like he's just this stud player.
Exactly.
You can't
That's why I was like-
start him. Like you just can't because of Fred.
You can't start him for 4 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
Fred
Just
doesn't
try
play
for
defense.
Jalen Green.
And trading, the worst
Switch
part
him
is
out.
trading Fred is going to be even harder because, like, let's say you want any value out of him, no one's going to take that contract on, and if they do, they have to give up multiple players. You can't. Nobody's going to give back a $43 million player for Fred VanVleet. So you're going to have to give up like multiple role players to trade for
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Guys,
Almond
it's
is not
simpler
ready
than
to
we
start.
think.
He's too
Guys,
raw.
it's simpler. When
Okay,
Alman
so
gets
you
better,
don't
he's
think
gonna get phased in instead of Jalen Green. Simple as that.
Oh, brother, here we
Bro,
go.
he's not.
He's gonna get simple phased out. Bro, isn't Alman like 6'6"?
How
Like
would you do that?
He's a point guard.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
how
is
tall is
6'6", but he is a point guard.
okay, can't shoot right now.
That's fine. He's
Like,
19.
okay, even if you don't think Amon is ready to start now, what about 3 years from now when you still have Fred VanVleet starting? Like, what's the point of that? He's gonna be on his.
I don't think they're gonna keep Fred in the
Contractor.
third year. If I'm like,
Yeah.
They're
if
not
I'm-
just
Exactly.
saying how
That's
they
the point. What are
can't.
they
They
gonna
have
do?
to keep him. Yeah, I just explained how they can't trade him.
Yeah.
it's
you
not
can't bench him.
guaranteed.
Who's okay? If they trade him, it's just going to be like to get rid of him. They're not going to get anything back for him.
Yeah.
But then they'll have
And
room
the-
to
and the
like
teams
sign
know
all
that.
men. Like they don't have to like it's just money
Because
they're
they get
throwing
no
away. They
value
don't
from
care.
it.
Like, dude, they did all these like big ass signings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to them, the money's like I don't know why they did that much money anyway, regardless. But
Because
to them,
you
I
lose,
don't
you
feel like the
don't
money
keep the
matters
money.
that much.
The money doesn't go over to next year anymore, so you have to spend it.
Yeah,
people
Like
that
so it's like
overpaid.
whatever.
But it's like you should have given him like 2-3 year deals, not 4-year deals. You know what I mean? Like in 3 years, you might actually want to sign players because you might be good. But you still have these two:
You said-
Dylan Brooks,
yeah.
20 mil, and Fred VanVleet, 43 mil. And Jock Land, oh, his is like less
Oh
guaranteed.
yeah, I almost forgot about the Dylan Brooks, dude. Like,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got a lot of money
Said
too.
3rd
4
years.
years.
Man, he said
Not
third year
bad.
is team option. Who decides to keep the team option?
The team.
Fred
The team.
VanVleet.
The
No,
team,
no,
the team,
does.
the team.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
they're
third
gonna
year.
they
Oh,
could
team
decline
option.
it. They'll
Yeah.
decline that shit.
I doubt it.
They are gonna
Maybe.
decline. Like
Well,
it's just
then
whatever.
here's the scenario then. Either two things are gonna happen. If they decline the team option, he can leave for nothing, and if they accept it, he's on the books for 43 million. So it's kind of a lose-lose, I think.
They'll let him leave. They'll let him leave.
But I'm saying you lose him
Or
for
pay him a
nothing.
max.
That's fine. They're not gonna keep Fred. Fred VanVleet's not like a player you want to have long term. So that
They
2 year
wanna pay
deal,
him.
I know they're paying him a lot, Bez. I know 2 years, they're paying him a lot.
have-
But they're just gonna get rid of him in the 3rd year, like realistically. Like if they keep him, they're stupid. Like that's the problem. That's the problem.
I
I just
don't
don't
think
see
they're gonna
why you
keep him.
draft. Yeah. I
The
don't
team
know.
option, they're gonna exercise and be like, get the fuck out of here. Like that's it. Like you're
And
not
then you
staying here
basically
anymore.
paid him max money for nothing.
Okay. I mean, he's gonna help the
I mean,
younger
we'll have
guys
to
a
see
little
what they
bit.
do.
yeah,
Like,
I mean,
dude, Fred
2
is
years
like
not so
all-star guard at one point. You know what
They
I mean?
paid
Like,
him. They literally paid him to get over the cap. That's why I don't think it's a bad signing. Like you said, they're gonna let him go. But it's like
I see from like an organization standpoint, but from like growing as a team, I don't think it's good.
Like, think about who they're gonna pay. Like, who could they have paid on the that could fit? Like, what forwards are available that they could use? You know what I mean? Like, also, who what forward? Like,
I would have
Christian
liked
Wood?
Kyle Kuzma on the Rockets. I think that would have been
Okay,
good.
but Kuzma was demanding a lot of money, like a lot himself.
Bro,
Yeah, and then
he
you
could have
got
got
Brooks
as
for
much as Fred. No, Fred got 43. You could have given Kuzma 33.
Fred got more. Yeah, Fred got more than Kuzma got 33.
I guess.
No,
the
but
point
even
guard
if
was
you
vocal
give even
for
if you
him.
give Fred like 30, you have to
They,
like
they were looking for point guards like him or Harden, Fred VanVleet or Harden. So
If I would have preferred them to get like a steady point guard that's like a Tyus Jones. Like if they got someone like Tyus Jones, that would have been perfect for them. He doesn't step
'Cause he
on
can,
anyone's
like-
toes. He takes
Yeah,
care of the
exactly.
ball. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to score or anything like that. He's not getting
Yeah.
$43 million a year, and he does the right stuff. And then when Amen's ready, you could bring him in slowly. But with
Yeah.
Fred, I mean,
Tyus
he
Jones
needs
is
the
rare.
ball. He got traded this offseason.
yeah, I know, but like he's like the best backup point guard in the league.
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a backup.
But
You
I'm
can
just
start
saying,
a little
like, you
bit, then
didn't
back
need it.
him
You
up.
didn't need a Fred VanVleet type of player. I was
Yeah,
just saying
I
that
feel like
type
the
of
money
player.
ties you for 2 years, like to.
I
starting
mean, it's not like
lineup.
in 2 years. They know they're not going to be contending in the next 2 years, so I guess
Well, I
yeah,
mean, you
2
make
years. That's
this-
what I'm
you
saying.
make
2
the
years don't
signing
matter that
to-
much.
I
He
feel like
said-
you
he
make the
said-
It's like
signing
in
to
2
try and
years.
contend.
He said best case scenario, he plays for 2 years and builds the young guys, and then they decline the option and sign him for 4 year, $80 million to bring him off the bench. I agree with the first part. I do think he's
won't be
going to
able
play
to
for
because
2
they're gonna have to
years. They're going to build the young guys and then decline his option, but I don't think he's going to sign back. Why would he go back to the Rockets? That doesn't make to
Yeah.
come off the
Guaranteed
bench.
money to get guaranteed
Yeah,
money.
he's gonna-
No, but they won't have
4 year,
money
80
on
mil
the
is
books.
great money.
But
20
I mean,
mil a
They won't
year
have
come off
money
the
on
bench.
books. They
What,
won't-
you-
they won't have money on the books because they have to max out Jalen Green, Sengun, and
Tari
other players
Eason,
too. Jabari Smith, like
Tari
Okay,
Okay, you're
Eason,
saying way too many
players
maximum
contract.
players right
Kevin
now,
Porter
buddy.
Jr. I mean, they're not
well,
all
they're gonna
maxes, but they have to
them.
pay
Yeah,
them.
they have to pay them. Yeah. the best way to like people on rookie contracts, you get the best value out of them.
That's why Jordan Poole was
Like-
so good last year, or
Yeah.
like 2 years ago, whatever, because he was on a rookie deal. He was have no expectations, and he did so well. That's why everyone loved him. Now he got paid, didn't do as well. Now
Yeah.
everyone's on his ass. The contract changes a lot of
Exactly.
shit. Same
Maybe
thing with
he's like
Austin
a-
Even
Reeves.
right now with Tyrese Maxey, like them Sixers not paying him right now could affect where he lands like next year because you feel like kind of some people may feel like disrespected, you know?
I was watching I think Through the Wire, they were talking about literally this thing. It's the contract. They were saying the contract makes somebody overrated or underrated. Like Austin Reeves, for example, they're saying he's underrated right now because he was a undrafted player on a from a two-way. Now he's like this elite level player on a contending team. But they were
Yeah.
saying now that he's getting paid normal money, like now we expect a certain level of play from him. We expect him to average at least like 13 points, like 5-6 assists, right? And if he doesn't do that, like we're disappointed. So now the contract's going up. We have more expectations. The same thing here with Fred VanVleet. You pay him $43 million, Like you're expecting a lot out of him. It's in the players don't become underrated once they get paid anymore.
Yeah. I feel like that ties back to my point where I talked about Luka last week about him never being expected to win in playoff series. Like now that he's getting better and doing those type of like stats in the playoffs, he's expected to win more. People are gonna have that type of thing on him. Also,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
like blind
selfish. You think it's blind? I think it's expected at this point.
I mean, success is always going to be expected, but it's just like, you know, if you look at the team construction, it's like nobody expected. Like I
But,
wouldn't
you can
expect
say
them to
the
win
same
next year
thing
if the team was
for.
the same going in.
You
Like
can say the same thing for Dame though. Like how many years? How long are you gonna like keep that narrative? You know,
that's different. I mean, I
It's
feel
the
like the
same argument
Mavs
for
still
Dame.
at least a bigger market, still a bigger market than the Portland is,
okay.
but
Yeah, that
I
plays
feel
a
like they
part.
still have a chance to turn around. Like I feel like
Dallas,
Luka
you're
will be,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously,
You
they
think
have
Luka
like
would
they
leave?
got time to get wing defenders. Yeah, I think he would if he like had to.
They're
but
talking about doing
I
a
wouldn't
trade
want to.
still. They was like saying they might get Capella or whatever. I don't know if you guys saw that. Like they were thinking about still
Yeah, at least
making
they're
moves.
active. That team is active.
They need to do something.
They
They need to do
definitely
something
do.
that's going to be in the same
Let's
spot
see.
next year. Like,
Yeah, I think he'll get tired after one more year. Luka will start hearing rumblings.
yeah, if they don't get any wing defenders like 3-and-D niggas, like they might start getting to the time where he might start looking at leaving.
Yeah.
Said Van Vliet doesn't need the ball in his hands. He plays really well off the ball. I mean, kind of, but
He does.
you kind of want the ball in his hands. Said Tyus Jones doesn't help reach the cap. True, but you also signed Dylan Brooks, so he would have helped y'all. Plus Tyus Jones. Then he said this is selfish, but having players like Van Vliet helps to cap the younger players, so we don't have to give them supermax, which ruins teams like the Celtics. Well,
How are they gonna pay that for Jaylen Brown? For how are they gonna pay that? They're not gonna do it.
Yes, they are.
They will.
They're 100%.
And L's.
It's a W, actually. I don't know why they wouldn't pay. That'd be stupid as fuck for them to not pay him.
Let him
Yeah,
walk,
it
bro.
would be dumb.
He's not worth that.
Let him walk.
That's how
You can't be stubborn. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
now
can't-
there's no one else to
lose.
put the money on, so they have to pay him. It's all gone.
Bro, he's a top 15
It's
NBA player. Who else are you gonna pay?
Borderline.
Who else are you gonna
He
pay?
was definitely a top 15 player.
I don't know
last year.
anyone above the top 15, anyone like top 10. But you
who
know
are
they're
those
all.
players are you gonna get?
That's what I'm saying. They're all like already on the team. They
So
can't do that.
that's
So
the
they're
best
all
player.
they have to
The
they have
only
to
way
buy
that
him.
you avoid like paying him is if you trade him for Dame, which you're not going to do.
Yeah,
And it's not viable either. He doesn't really want to be a Celtic, so
you gotta trade him or pay him. You can't let him walk. That would be the
Yeah.
dumbest shit you could possibly do.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, I
what
don't think he's worth that
happens.
much money, but I mean, you have to pay him. So
Yeah, that's a fair point.
yeah.
That's like the only point.
I don't. Yeah,
That's
if you don't
literally
pay him
the
and
only
you want-
point. He's
You
not
don't-
worth it, but you gotta pay
you
him.
don't make it back to the finals. Like at least you make it to the finals or conference finals with him every single year. That's a W in my book.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to pay him.
Bro, all they have to do is like they literally can hope that one thing goes well for them and they can win the championship. Like they're not that
Yeah.
far. Literally one injury, one matchup goes
One
their way
left-hand
and they
dribble.
can win. Like
Oh,
On that
God.
hand move by
a little bit
Jaylen
of consistency in the left hand.
Brown. Yeah.
One off season of only left hand drills.
Paying 400 mil for a guy who can't dribble with his left hand is crazy.
They made a trade, bro. They got Porzingis, so maybe he could help them.
Yeah.
They
We'll
gonna
see,
play
but they
3
also
games.
lost
injured.
Marcus.
Porzingis actually been healthy last
Yeah.
season, so I'm
Smarter
gonna
Marcus is
respect him.
gone.
I'm gonna put respect for the time being.
He was healthy on a Dookie team.
Yeah. So we'll see.
All right, a few more
shall
and
see.
then we could call it. I just found these interesting, so let's go through them real quick. Which young player would you rather have on your building a team? Scotty Barnes or Jalen Williams?
This is J-Dub, right? Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Jalen Williams.
Scotty
Jalen
Barnes.
I'm gonna take
Didn't Scotty
Jalen
Barnes
Williams.
win Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, but like he's like kind of
Yeah.
like
He had a bad year.
not crazy anymore.
He had a
Yeah.
bad year too.
Yeah, he did have a bad year last year.
Scotty's ceiling is like high. I
Yeah,
don't
he has more
know.
potential
In my
than
opinion,
J-Dub.
but so is Jalen Williams. Like he could also be that. But on their
Scotty's ceiling
team,
is higher, I think.
who's gonna reach their ceiling like there? Like
Well, Scotty has a better chance now.
Well, I
Jalen-
don't know about that.
Jalen-
The Raptors said they
Pascal's
don't want to
player,
trade nobody, bro. They said that we're staying pat, so that kind of hurts them a lot.
I also heard rumors of Pascal maybe getting shipped to Indiana.
No, but didn't you hear like they're making memes like he's the first player to request a trade to his own team or whatever because he said he's not signing an
No.
extension He said no matter where he gets traded, he doesn't want to sign an extension, and nobody wants to trade for him because of that.
Yeah. So you're kind of screwed because he has 1 year left on his deal, right?
Yeah, he wants to stay in
Pascal?
Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
don't
he
know why.
does. I mean, OG too. They all want to stay in Canada. I don't know, but
It's nice.
Fucking
nice.
suck. No, I was kidding.
they're gonna be
Yeah,
bad.
I don't know. They do something though. Yeah, they're gonna be horrible. Like
I mean, maybe they just like they don't want to like move and like move their family, and they just don't care about winning that much, so they're just gonna chill.
maybe like the Drake perks.
Like Masai Ujiri, Masai, it's kind of tough to deal with now too with trades. So
He wants 17 first-round picks for Malachi Flynn.
yeah.
Crazy.
That's so crazy. OG, the trade deadline came and went. OG was still on the team. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be so annoyed if I was OG. He was in every trade talk.
Yeah, but he wanted 5 first rounders.
Yeah, you're a crackhead.
Yeah.
It's almost worse keeping a nigga on the team who fucking you've been trying to trade all year. Like,
Hey, if I'm OG though, I feel good. Like, damn, my GM said 5 first-rounders for me. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good about
because then
that.
niggas are gonna start. No, you're gonna have to get online and then niggas are like, he's not worth that shit. What's wrong with these niggas? Like,
Everybody on Twitter just flaming you like for like a whole like 3 weeks.
I don't care though. I'm saying,
something
hey,
you need
my
to do.
GM thinks I'm like that though.
Yeah.
That means he's gonna pay me like that too.
And then drops like 10 points in the next game.
Yeah.
10, 2, and 2.
Who did you guys pick? Did you guys pick Scotty or J-Dub?
I chose Scotty because I think he has a higher ceiling than J-Dub.
I'm gonna take J-Dub because I don't know, I like him more.
Jake's
J-Dub has a deeper bag. I think J-Dub will always have a deeper bag, but it's everything else Scotty might do like on the team. I think Scotty can be like a utility.
Kind of crazy too. He's like an alien.
Who?
Scotty can be
J-Dub
like the
clears.
perfect like a what is it called, Swiss Army knife type of player. He can do almost everything for you, probably defend, play make, guard, like all that shit, but rebound. But yeah, the offense that J-Dub provides is better. But I'm picking Scotty.
Fair. Scotty's a good. I think Scotty would be a really good player on like a good team. That's why I think he did poor last year, is because they didn't have a good team. Like if you put him on a contending level team, he could. I don't want to compare it to Eric Gordon. I think he's better, but he's like that glue guy type utility player where it's like he can rebound. He could be a playmaker out the post on the perimeter. He could he could drive to the rim a little bit. He could shoot a little bit. So
Yeah,
he runs, he defends, he's got energy, he's good.
yeah, so I think
J-Dub's better.
we see him.
But J-Dub's gonna average like 24 a season, watch, or like 25.
Close.
I don't know when though.
There's only one basketball man. He has SGA.
Yeah, I know that's the problem.
Josh Giddey. And they
Bro,
have
we're Kyrie and Katie averaging like 30 and like 28 or something, or 27.
Here's a good question.
they're not Kyrie and KD.
That's two of the greatest players of all time. Like,
Yeah.
like,
And we were just talking about Kyrie.
They're gonna do that wherever they go.
Unselfish. Like KD is efficient and unselfish.
Yeah, because Katie shoots like 14, 13 shots and averages 30. Like what the how's that even happen?
Yeah,
Or like
he shoots at
16.
20.
He's different.
Yeah.
Efficient. Here's a good
Yeah,
question.
or
We
is
asked
over.
this before the draft and everything, so I'm curious to see what the difference is now that the draft happened. This is which young team has the best core, and these were the options: the Orlando Magic, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Detroit Pistons,
Thunder.
and Houston Rockets. After the draft, what do we think?
It's obviously the Thunder. Thunder.
Best young core or most entertaining?
Both best young core.
Are Thunder young?
They are.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that SGA
Bruh.
is like a cheat code, but
Yeah, he's young.
He's like
but he's been
24,
in the league for like 10 years.
he's the best player. Yeah, but
Yeah.
let's take the Thunder out because obviously they're best. Let's take Magic, Pistons, Rockets.
Yeah, what I say is like
Yeah. Magic, Pistons, or Rockets. Best young core.
I'm gonna say the Magic.
I'll
On
go
this
with the
one.
Rockets.
Really? Why Magic?
I like
Big
Paolo.
Franz and Paolo.
First of all,
Better.
I think Franz is going to be, when we're talking about underrated players, I think Franz is going to be underrated.
Yeah, he was
because
mad nice towards the end.
He's never going to be the first option on his team, but I think he could be. I don't want to say he could be a first option, but he could score like a first option. Like if you put him on a really, really bad team, he could do that. But I think the Magic are going to be really, really good next year, like contending for a play-in spot. I like Paolo a lot. They got a lot of good forwards. Franz is there. They drafted Anthony Black. They needed some guards, right? They still got Markelle. They still got Jalen Suggs. They got Wendell. They got a bunch of young players that I really,
Cole
really
Anthony.
like. Yeah, and I think they're further ahead than the Rockets are. I think the Rockets have more potential, like just
That's good.
projecting.
Yeah.
But I think the Magic have shown me, like actually playing basketball, what I've seen, that they're further along.
What about Detroit?
Yeah, the
though?
Pistons just suck.
I feel like Detroit.
Detroit got some hoopers. They got
Players.
Ivy. They have Cade. They have the Durant dude. They have a lot of good players.
All those.
They have like 45 centers.
They got like 45 centers and 45 guards. That's all they get.
Cade is better than Paulo. And then
Well,
what's the other team?
wait. Let's think about what you just said though. Before you just say that like willy nilly. Cade didn't even
I think
play
he's
last
right.
year. We
He's
haven't
right.
seen
I mean,
Cade
he
play
got hurt, but
basketball.
his rookie season was really good.
Yeah, I think he is better
He
than
can do
Paulo.
everything.
Paulo's rookie season was good too. He won Rookie of the Year, averaged 20
but, I
points.
mean, all he did is score, right?
Yeah.
Cade can do everything.
Cade can do everything.
Well, let's pump the brakes. Bro's coming off a surgery and injury. He has to get acclimated. He's still got a lot of young players on his team. It's not like he's a superstar, 100% superstar player.
I'm assuming like if he stays at the same level that he did last year and continues to improve, 2 years ago, then he continues to improve, I think he's better than Paulo.
Well, we have to see, but I
we
just
do.
don't want you to make that conclusion. I don't think that's fair to say to Paolo after Cade didn't play last year, because Paolo
that's
was
fair
really
to
good,
say.
and Paolo, I
He
think
was.
we got to see what he does year two. Rookie year, obviously, like you got to take it with a grain of salt.
He doesn't get his jumper right. That nigga shot so badly.
Who,
Yeah, I saw
Paolo?
like 2% from three.
Crazy. It's crazy to average 20 points shooting that badly. Like
That's what I'm saying. He's nice, bro. You average 20 without a jump shot.
Zion-esque.
oh god, Zion was. I remember that one game Zion came outside hitting like 4-3 straight. Niggas thought he was gonna be the next.
That
First
was
game,
opener.
yeah.
That was
Zion,
opening game.
Zion averaged 27 without shooting threes. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Shooting
On like
70%.
64% shooting. That's like a record too, I think. Like a high.
Yeah.
His
I like
inside
your
shooting
Orlando
was
point. I like your Orlando point, but I feel like Detroit because I think Cade is the best player there, and he's going to be the leader for that team.
Over the
and
Rockets, too. You
Jaden.
think Detroit over the Houston?
Yeah.
Let's go bar for bar, player for player.
Bar for bar. Because they have more veterans.
They do.
They have more veterans. Like Bogey's pretty
asking,
good.
Hey, we're talking about the young core when I'm asking how
Yeah, we are.
the team's
yeah.
gonna do better.
Yeah, the young core. So compare
I'm taking.
to
We're
Jalen.
talking about
compare
young
like
core, I'm taking Magic because the Magic they've also been playing for a little bit longer besides Paulo than some of the people on the
Franz
Rockets.
Wagner.
Yeah. But the Rockets have better potential players, though.
Yeah, they got some hoopers.
There's potential, but like all the people that Bez listed, like Wendell Carter Jr. is on the up and up. He was played really well.
He's older now, bro.
Let's talk about the three best young players on the team.
He's 28. He is not 28.
He's not
He's
28.
not 28.
He's 25 years old, bro.
Let's talk about the three best players on each
I
team.
He got
know.
drafted like 4 years ago, bro.
He's 24 years old.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Dude. What are you talking about?
28. I'm like,
Wait,
what?
How many seasons has he played?
like
Like
5,
4,
6.
bro. He got drafted to the Bulls and got traded like a season later.
Yeah, 5 seasons.
Let's
That's a lot of
compare like
seasons,
3 of the
though,
best
bro.
players
That's
to the
his
3 of the best young
contract.
cores.
He's in his second contract.
They drafted
Yeah,
Anthony
young.
Black, Jet Howard. They got Cole Anthony. They got Markel, Jalen Suggs, Franz, Wendell, Paolo.
Who's the 3 best in your opinion out of the Magic you just listed? Paolo, Franz, and who else?
Wendell.
Yeah, probably Wendell. Maybe Markel.
Do you
Okay,
think-
and
do you
so
think
go to
Sengun-
like the Rockets dudes, and then go further than that, like 5, 6 people. At
Who,
5 man deep.
Jalen Green is the best Rockets player. Maybe KPJ, Sengun, and who else?
Sengun is, I think.
Sengun Green, and then who would you put after?
I mean, I don't know. KPJ maybe.
Or Jabari.
KPJ or like Amen, right?
No, well,
Jabari.
you gonna put man
Oh,
hasn't
Jabari.
played a
I
fucking
forgot
single NBA game.
Yeah, put him there.
Jabari,
Okay, Jabari.
and then
I'm
after that
taking
you have
Orlando.
okay.
I'm taking
Yeah,
Paolo, Franz, and
I agree
Markel.
with you. You've swayed me with what you said. But what do you think?
Because they really do got like 7 niggas. Like
They have like 6 or 7 young dudes.
Markel's young too.
They're all pretty
Markel's
good.
Yeah.
younger than.
He's a number 1 pick, right? He's a number 1
Yeah,
pick.
he was.
yeah.
Crazy.
You got
Pray
nerve
for
there,
Markel because they fucked up the shot.
I want a Grammy. The song won a Grammy. Markel Fultz age.
Who would you guys rather
was
build your team around?
2018.
Omari, who would you
25.
rather build your team around? Mikal Bridges or Evan Mobley?
What?
Macau Bridges.
What type of question? I'll say
Okay,
Mikal.
answer it.
Macau Bridges cooking niggas. Man.
Do you not just see what Evan Mobley did in the playoffs?
Answer it.
Oh God, I'm God in heaven, man. Like
He's
that's
also,
crazy.
he's also like a defender. Like he's not even like you go
Yeah.
build around him. Well, I
At
guess
this
you
point, I'm
can.
thinking
But
Evan Mobley's brother, bro. At
right.
least he got an MVP award in the summer league.
he was nice, bro.
Yeah, dropping 28.
No, he might be better.
How about this one?
Oh god.
Mikal Bridges or Zach LaVine?
Mikal is younger. He can
Is
do more
he?
And
things
he
too.
plays better defense.
Yeah, Mikal is younger. Let me see.
Really? Maybe not by much if he is.
Mikal Bridges age.
He's like 26.
Yeah,
Mikal's
so he played
26.
mad seasons. He played a lot of college.
Zach
Yeah.
LaVine age. LaVine is 28.
So
And LaVine, all LaVine could do is score. Mikal could do a lot
Yeah,
of
that's what I'm
things.
saying. Like,
but he's a better scorer, a much better scorer.
he's a better two-way player.
He is a much better scorer.
Eh,
I'll give you like 17 or 20.
yeah, I mean,
How we rating Mikal
He is
scoring?
a
How we
much better
rating it?
scorer. He
I
is a much
mean,
How we rating it?
Don't
much
even.
Zach
better.
LaVine is a
That's-
much better scorer.
That's like the clears. That's like the clears whole thing. Because I
Bro,
mean,
I'm not getting
He
about
was
this
averaging
Clears.
26 on the
Offensively,
Nets.
he clears. He
he was
clears.
averaging 26 on the Nets, man.
He was
I don't know.
averaging 26 on the Nets.
That's a 26 sample games. Let me see. How many
26
games?
for 26 games, 30 games, bro.
That's nothing. Zach LaVine's played
Some
like
people are
damn
injured
near
for 30
500
games.
Zach
That's a lot of
LaVine's
games.
averaged like 24 points plus for the last 6 seasons. Come on now.
Yeah,
All right.
that's like
Yeah,
600
this,
damn near
this is the
600
first
games.
chance, but it's the first chance we see Mikal. Like,
Okay.
wait till next
Yeah,
season.
but
If
it's
he
a small
averages 26
sample size.
again, but if he averages 26
I'm
again, what
trying
are
to
we
talk
gonna say?
about Mikal. Like,
Mikal, that
how many
dude.
games you play, bro?
Yeah, that question was. I'm answering the question. Like,
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. 27 games. You're gonna use 27 over
he's
600.
also Zach LaVine
Yeah,
has
tell
been a
me
number one
he's
option
a-
for a long time though.
Or 1-2 or 2-1.
Well,
whatever.
DeRozan was averaging more points than him.
Yeah. That's why I said 1-2 or like 2-1.
I have a question. If Mikal and Zach were on the same team, who would be the number one option?
Zach.
Yep.
Well,
Offensively.
this is when you guys said earlier too, when Mikal will be like, all right, I'll be the number 2 guy because it fits better. Because he's used
Yeah,
to
but
it.
I mean, he
More of a
doesn't.
fit.
It's like 2-3 dribbles too to get to a
I'm just
spot.
talking about
He's like
offensively.
80 level
Why he
scorer.
clears.
I mean,
because he's better.
bro,
That's just a fit.
Mikal could give you 32. We're like, what?
Zach LaVine is gonna need the ball more.
Yeah.
Dude,
Mikal don't
Just
need
like-
it.
I'm
That's
trying
why
to
that's why it
just-
fits.
If he can be effective at all, he's gonna need the ball more.
We're comparing 600 games to 27, and you're gonna tell
Give
me
me give me
27
Mikal.
game sample size. You're getting
Give me Mikal.
I'm just saying,
Ridiculous.
wait till next season, man.
I will have
We're gonna
to.
see. And yeah, plus Mikal plays way better defense. Like,
We're talking about
really, like
offense.
he completely clears him in defense. Okay, but I'm saying it's from what we've seen. Like, okay, it's only a few games, whatever. But like
You
next
have to-
season, if he still continues averaging the 20, it's still not that easy to average that much points over the span of 30
Bro,
games. Like,
and he's
I
not
said
only
I-
doing
I said
catch and
I
shoots,
was
bro.
Mikal too.
Mikal's doing like tween crossovers, bro. You've seen it. Like he
Yeah,
does
like-
it.
Mikal's not doing like. Oh, come on, man.
What do you mean he's not doing
doing
tween
that
cross?
efficiently.
hey, but you guys are saying like, oh, he's so
Like,
much
many
better
times, like-
offensively. Like,
Dog, Mikal's a bag. Like he has bag.
Mikal does not have a bag, bro.
What?
1-2, bro.
You've not seen him
Mikal's a
on.
better
You've seen him
back
He
on
has
the
a
bench.
little purse. He has a
Mikal's
little
a better
purse.
How does someone average 26 on a
That
team and not
counts
have
as
a
a
bag?
It is a bag,
Bro.
but Zach got the Duffy. You know what I mean? Mikal got a little handbag. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference.
Or he's been
Exactly.
a number 1 guy for that like longer. You know what I
Bro,
mean? Like,
Mikal dribbles 3 times and gets.
It doesn't even matter about the number one
he's
guy.
nice.
Zach's
why
just
do you want
better.
to dribble 30 million times?
Yeah,
Okay,
because he
Julian
has more
Newman.
opportunities.
All right,
He has a
Julian
bag.
Newman dribbles the ball 50
Bag.
times. Is he like what?
He's had more
Bag.
opportunity though.
It's
he
not
wasn't
the
playing
opportunity.
behind.
Zach's
We're talking
a
about
better
bag,
ball
we're
handler.
talking about
Zach
opportunities.
Zach
He
LaVine
said
is
a bag.
undoubtedly a better ball handler and scorer off the dribble than Mikal Bridges. Like, there's not a conversation.
I said I was choosing
Okay,
Mikal.
well, we're talking about effectiveness in numbers.
Yeah, give me
I
Mikal.
said
Zach
I
is
said Mikal.
effective.
We're talking
Zach
about
is
effectiveness
more
in numbers.
on the ball. Like, if we're talking bag skills, like on the ball, dribble, Zach is more effective.
But I'm not just talking about on the ball dribble. I'm talking about production.
Okay, that's fair.
Zach.
No, but I'm
Hold on,
saying like
offensively?
we've only seen Mikal in the number 1 option, obviously like a little bit. Zach LaVine has been the
He
number 1
shouldn't be
option,
high.
or
He shouldn't be high.
at least a 1A 1B situation.
No,
For he was playing behind D Book, like he was playing in a system role. Now he has a chance to be greater. So we're gonna see next season if he averages another 20 something points. You can't just say, "Oh, Zach LaVine clears him in offensively."
all right, I'll
Like-
give you that, but you can't. You have
'Cause
to give
it's-
Zach
'cause it's a
LaVine
few
the
points,
benefit of the doubt because he's played over 600 games and Mikal's played 27.
I know I get that. Okay, but still, at least the question itself was still, who would you take? I'm still taking Mikal.
Yeah, I said Mikal.
Give me
We're talking about
Mikal.
offense now at this point.
But I'm just debating. Like you can't just say he's clears him offensively. Like
I think he clears him
I
offensively.
think
Whoa.
he clears them offensively too.
Let's put the poll in the communities later.
Well, yeah, we can rerun it.
There we go.
honestly.
That's why, because I want to see the reruns, what people did before and like time different like stuff.
How about this one? This is the closest one we've had, I think, of the ranking these 3. So these are the 3 players: Brandon Ingram, DeMar DeRozan, and Edwards.
That's a
And
good
we
one.
could finish on this one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Who wants to start?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
All right.
We know who
Start
you're
bench cut
starting.
or just rank them?
Just rank him.
You know who I got?
Yeah, we know Anthony Edwards number 1.
BI number 1. Nah. Edwards number 1, BI 2, DeMar 3.
Wow. I got DeRozan number 1, BI number 2, Ant number 3.
That's great. I'm agree with Gabe. I concur with his list.
Dog, like BI is that guy. Like, come on.
I think BI and
I think he's
DeRozan have been
overrating
doing it
DeRozan.
longer.
Very.
I think they've been doing it longer than Anthony Edwards, and we haven't seen him do it
That's
as
a fact.
consistently.
He's like, I think, bro. He's been in the season for 3 years. Us.
Well, I'm just saying I think because that's how I wanted to start off my sentence.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Because these guys have been playing better and longer. I think they can help. They are holding it at a consistent basis longer than Anthony Edwards. You just have to show me that he can do it for a longer period, and then I'll put him over him.
I don't
But
like
for
how you
now, I
rank
have
him, to be honest.
DeRozan and BI.
DeRozan
DeRozan had a really good season last year.
Well,
Sorry?
I thought he had a bad year. We thought he shouldn't have made All-Star team.
No, it's
This
2
year
years
he
ago.
didn't play that well. Yeah, the
He
year
should
before
not
that
have
he
made
played.
it this year.
Well, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't as good as it used to be.
Yeah, I'm saying that DeRozan
Yeah.
had a good season 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was his best
No,
season.
no,
He averaged like 28,
yeah.
29. That was his
one of
best season
best
ever.
seasons of his career.
Wasn't that far.
He was an
wasn't that
All-NBA
far.
player.
Yeah,
I'm not
deserved
mistaken.
it. That year he
It was only-
deserved
yeah,
it.
was only 2 years ago.
It might change. It might change depending on how Anthony Edwards
about
plays
you,
next
Omari?
season. So
If I had to choose, who was the third nigga?
It was B.I. Anthony
D-
Edwards.
Edwards, DeRozan.
Okay. I don't know, because I mean, DeRozan.
When B.I. was in the
He's getting
playoff
older.
too, without
I was
Zion,
asking who's better.
they almost beat
He
the
was
Suns,
cooking.
What's the
bro.
question?
They almost
Yeah,
beat the
he was
Suns.
cooking.
B.I.
What's the-
almost did that shit to the
I
Suns.
know.
rank him
No
1 through
Zion.
3.
I was screaming, bro. I would literally, because former Laker, BI, I was going
Rank him
crazy.
one.
Bro, we thought the Pelicans
Just
were
into
about to
next
be nice
season?
to shit after that run. We thought, oh, they're getting Zion back. It's over. But
I
Yeah.
know.
Into next season?
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Is that the question?
yep,
Into next season, or I thought just now.
just now, whatever, same thing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
basically into
It's
next
the same
season
thing.
right
Now,
yeah.
next season.
I guess, yeah. Well, different. It's different because you're projecting him. I think Anthony Edwards have a better season than both.
might,
of them
yeah.
going into next season.
Then pick him.
BI's,
right
I don't
now,
know,
I
man.
think
BI's
he's
pretty
not
nice.
better.
I feel like we're not giving
BI is
BI
super
enough
nice.
credit because yeah,
In my
I'm about to say
opinion,
he's
BI
been
could
he's
be
been for a long time.
They're all close.
He's
They're
been
all in
nice
the same
stuff for a
tier, I
long
think.
time.
Yeah, they're all very close. I think they're all pretty equal. They all
Yeah.
Anthony
I don't
Edwards is
think-
the best, but he has the least like experience or backing
Yeah,
to his
He has the
claim.
less upside for sure. Yeah, exactly.
I don't think anybody
feel like
clears
DeRozan
anybody
is
in
on
this
the
list.
No
I
clearing
feel like
here.
DeRozan's on the decline.
Yeah, no
so
clearing.
Yeah, DeRozan is on a decline.
Like-
That's why.
that's why I feel like I might have to rank him third just because he's on the decline. But
Plus, he doesn't have that 3.
I don't know. I'm putting BI. I'm putting BI first over Anthony Edwards. Honestly,
I can see it. I can see the switch.
Well,
Honestly.
also-
aside from health, I think BI is like he's up there. And
The other,
he's
the
still
other
pretty
two
good
are better
defensively, so
defenders.
they-
The other two are better defenders than DeRozan too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
DeRozan's
going into
old
next
ass.
season,
I'm taking BI number one for that one.
because BI
I see it.
could have a better season
I
than
respect it.
Anthony Edwards. He could, but
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think too, BI is the best playmaker out of those guys, and I
BI
think in playmaking he does a lot.
I actually
He
think,
does a lot in
I actually
playmaking.
think Bi is the best player here, but he also has
Yeah,
like a history of being injured a little bit. So
Does he have the history? It was just that last
Yeah.
season, Bez.
no, he gets nicked up a lot.
he gets.
That was
Yeah.
the best point.
It's always
guard
like little
played on
ticky
the-
tacks.
It's always like out for a week,
Playmaking.
toe bruise, out
Yeah,
for
it's
another
playmaking.
Yeah,
week,
he does do that shit.
finger
Yeah,
splint.
it's always ticky tack, knick knack fouls. I mean fouls.
You think that changes though with the 65 games requirements?
I don't think he's doing.
I think
it on
more people will
purpose.
try to play more, but
I mean, like I
Yeah,
don't think
him,
he's sitting on
those are like
purpose.
ticky-tack
He just has a lower pain tolerance probably or something.
Like, bro got hurt. Like,
Yeah, but if he wants to, do you think he wants to play to chase like accomplishments, achievements?
Yeah, he doesn't have enough on his resume. He definitely wants that.
yeah. He only has all stars in like
He has one
couple
all-star,
playoff, like-
literally one all-star.
Yeah.
appearance.
One All-Star,
yeah, he does
yeah.
have one.
He needs to get all NBA.
So yeah,
team,
maybe
all
he
that.
will hit 65 next season if he wants to, because
I
those are
think-
like ticky tack things you can play through. I feel like.
I think the thing you're saying with the games requirement, I think guys like DeRozan won't care about that shit. Like the older players, he doesn't give a
he's
fuck
done
anymore. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make.
He's on the
another All-Star
decline.
team.
Going into the next season, I put him at number 3.
Kawhi will never win an
Man.
award again.
He doesn't care about that. Only
He's not
chips.
getting, he's not getting no All NBAs, no nothing.
Yep,
Quick background change.
he's
That's
about to
crazy.
be.
late for that.
Into the sky.
Well, let me check Kawhi's thing right now because he's about to be like one of the best players with the least amount of accolades.
Yep.
Let me
Doesn't
see.
Andrew Wiggins have more points than him career wise?
Bro, like Kawhi,
Yeah.
he's a 5-time All-Star, and he's like one of the best players, like one of the best 75 players in NBA history. Isn't that 5-time All-Star? Dude, DeRozan has 5 All-Stars.
Nah, his resume honestly is gonna look insane
DeRozan
after
has
he's
more
after he's
All-Stars
retired.
than him. DeRozan has 6 All-Stars. I lied.
Hey, what are
He's
people gonna say when they see Kawhi on like the list and like people 10, 15 years from now, they're like, who the heck was this Kawhi guy? He barely played, but he has 2 chips and 2 Finals MVP.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's
And
one
a
of those players
DPOY.
He might get slid down over time. He might get slid down because
Dude, he has the hardware. Like he has the hardware.
Nah,
He's one
but
of
they're
those
gonna look at
players that
hindsight and
you
be
just
like,
have
what
to
the
be
hell is
there.
this? Like,
You just have to be
Yeah.
there to watch him play.
He has the hardware, but not
Yeah,
the
'cause-
stats. You know what I mean? Like he has the hardware.
no, he has the. I would say he has the stats over there because I mean, when he plays, he's insane. But it's like
Yeah.
But it's
his accolades are kind of ass because
longevity
he gets
or-
less All NBAs,
longevity
less
stats.
All Stars. Yeah, like
He's only played
But you just have to be there.
per game stats and shit like that are crazy.
He's only played 630 games in his career, and he's 32 years old. Like, that's not that
Jesus.
much.
How many seasons?
1, 2, well,
12 or
one of them
13?
he didn't play, but I'm gonna count how many years he's been in the league.
Yeah, in the league, yeah.
13
That's like what, like
years.
65%.
Jesus.
Is that like a 65% playthrough? If it's like 900
13
or
years?
1,000
Well, he
games.
played 12 seasons, so like it's about 50, right?
I did 12 times 82, and then I did
He's played 628 games in his career.
divided by 950.
What is that percentage of his career? games?
66%. He's played 66% of his career.
But he hasn't played more than 60 games since the Spurs. Like,
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
played over 60 games with the Clippers.
he
once.
didn't. He never did.
What about Toronto? How many
He
games?
played exactly 60 games with the Raptors.
Is it like 55 or 58 or no? Not
He
even that.
played
It's like 40.
60. He played 60 with the Raptors, then 57, 52, 0, 52.
That's insane, man.
That's crazy.
It's
Hey,
half.
man.
It's literally
Looking too
damn.
good,
It's
right?
like
My gamble on Kawhi's not looking too good right now.
literally, what is it like? A little over half the season every year in the last couple years, barely.
I
That's what
think
I'm
this is
saying,
the
all that.
last season for them to prove who they are, or it's just Raps, bro.
I mean, they're
That's what-
already thinking
yeah,
about
they-
trading him. No, if I remember correctly, they were
No,
trying
not
to
him,
get.
just Paul George.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying blow it up, whatever, same thing. You know, they're kind of a deal.
Honestly, I'll keep Paul George over that nigga. Honestly,
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like they were trying to keep Kawhi and then just trade Paul George.
They
but
got to trade both
I
if
don't
they're
know
doing
why.
that. They can't
Yeah.
trade one of them.
I haven't seen any reports about Kawhi rumors.
He would
Do you
be
even
hard
think
to
he's going to
trade
be
too.
good on the market?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who
People
wants
don't
him?
know.
Like, I mean, it's a high risk, high reward type of thing. Like,
Yeah. You got to be like a team that feels
It
like they're
manages
good
low.
now, I guess.
I think a team like
That's like desperation.
the team
Yeah,
that needs to go
desperation.
after him is a team with a lot of like picks that they can afford to give up. Like, if the Jazz like are nice as shit next year, they can give up all their picks for Kawhi and it won't.
Well,
really
he just
matter.
won't even play though. I feel like he was just like, nah, I'm good.
He ain't got a choice.
I
Bro.
feel
It's
like
the last year from.
I feel
He
like
down for it.
the Warriors would be good.
He's
I think
retired.
They'd revive his career. The Warriors.
Warriors.
Man, I hate that nigga. Yeah, I mean, I'm already not a fan, but
Who are you trading for him, Hassan? Who are you trading?
Chris
for?
Paul.
Chris
No,
Paul.
no, they're not doing that dumbass shit.
This is just hypothetical. If you just keep the same roster and just have Kawhi, I'm not thinking that far into it.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be
Okay, I got
nice?
you.
What if the Lakers had the same
Instead of
roster?
Wiggins, yeah.
If I could just add people in my team, hypothetical,
It's all
Add
hypothetical,
top
'cause we know
15
he's not
players
going
to the
anywhere.
to the
He's not
to the
going.
squad.
Yeah.
and make it fully healthy, Bez. Fully healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it won't even matter at that point if he's coming for free. Like, I don't even give a shit if you're healthy.
Just rest 82
that.
games and play the playoffs. That's all I need, buddy.
What other-
His next contract gonna be a vet minimum.
Secret.
If he gets hurt
No, it's
again,
time to
I'm not
fight
even.
series.
No, it won't. He's too good. He's too good.
They would never give
Like
a vet
Kyrie,
minimum.
like, Kyrie doesn't play either, but when he does play, he's
Who?
That's
effective,
different.
so.
Yeah,
Kyrie.
his shit is
That's different.
racist.
Well, he doesn't play for certain reasons, yeah, for other
that's
reasons,
different.
but like if you're good enough, they'll pay you. Like the Mavs have to pay him, or they're not gonna let him walk for nothing after they traded for him.
Oh yeah, of course.
But Kawhi might do the same thing, request a trade on his contract year, and then like the team that trades for him will have to pay him because you don't want to lose him because of his talent.
I still can't believe, bro. One with Toronto and then
dip.
dip.
You get back for that nigga, dude. Like,
Who?
Yeah,
I mean, like
who knows?
the market is probably so low, especially if they don't like. If the same shit happens this year, then his value is even lower.
yeah. This is the last year for him.
This is the stupidest poll we've ever asked, bro. Who was better healthy, James Wiseman or Gary Payton the second?
Yeah, because of the
Gary
trade.
Payton the second.
Oh,
Gary Payton is better. That's funny. That's the fact.
Gary Payton.
That's literally the fact,
Why
bro.
do
Bro, why
Much
do
more
we play
useful.
summer league games this
Much
year,
more
bro?
useful.
Hassan,
It was
remember
still
live how
averaging,
heated
like-
we were about GP2 and Vando? Remember how heated we were?
We were heated about like LaMelo being drafted over what's his name, Wiseman.
That
Yeah,
one
we
was like
did
a
debates
pod
too.
thing, but I'm talking about the live TikTok
Hey,
one where
can
we're
I-
going crazy.
Let me
Oh,
ask.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
ask you all a question
Yeah,
about
right.
Kawhi. This is also a poll. Who's better all time, Scottie Pippen or Kawhi Leonard?
Oh, fuck.
Scotty, what? What kind of question?
Scotty, yeah.
Actually, yeah,
Scotty,
Scotty, yeah, Scotty, 100%. He was doing shit on his own too when what's his name was gone and when he was
I
on the
mean, he
Blazers.
gave up on the team, but Scotty's a good too. So, and he's won 6 rings.
Kawhi's
Yeah,
better
that's
individually, I think. Scotty's just
Yeah.
greater.
He's
I'd
greater.
I'd never want to be a Scottie Pippen though, bro. The amount of money I made, my
I thought
girl
you were
got
about
took
to.
by the
Yeah, I was
best
about,
player.
I was about to say the wife
Hell
situation.
no, man.
The wife's
Yeah, everywhere I go, who's better, LeBron or Jordan? He's always like his whole life is like a freaking Robin.
And Jordan's
Insane.
son is
I just
dating your
stopped talking to
wife.
niggas.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then, man, you couldn't win. You couldn't win without Jordan either, and you gave up on your team too. Like, you just didn't get back into the game.
I'll pick Kawhi, bro.
I'll choose Kawhi life, Scotty career.
Wait, what are you talking about?
No,
That's
why
life.
live? What the hell?
I thought you were talking
I've
about
been in a
basketball.
wheelchair in 4 years.
I was talking
You
about
want his
Scotty's
knees
life.
too, bro?
Yeah, huh? Shoot. I'd rather have those
That's
knees
crazy.
than have the pain of the goat.
Bro, these
the
polls are
goat's
wild,
son
bro.
dating his wife.
We were tripping in the beginning, bro. We were tripping. Who was more unreliable, Kyrie off court or Russ on court?
Hey, that's hilarious.
Kyrie's clearing him on
If
the
we
court,
going
by the way.
Lakers? No, I don't know, man.
He was on the Lakers. He was on the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm going Lakers. I might
On
just take
court?
Kyrie. I mean, I might just take Russell on court.
Russ
man. That nigga was
on
ass.
court, more
much.
unreliable. That's crazy.
I really hope. The only reason I hope he has a resurgent season is because I was like so bad. Like this nigga was so ass in the Lakers. It's actually
He
crazy.
finished pretty well on the Clippers at the end of the season.
Bro, he
Yeah.
was solo. He was solo battling the Suns.
Yeah, doing
But
his
it's like,
best.
bro, I hate niggas who give him too much. What like they're too lenient on this nigga for being like, oh, the Lakers were a bad team. Yeah, but it's like the nigga was he was missing wide open layups. Like that has nothing to do with
Yeah,
the team being bad. Like you're missing dunks and layups and
dude, there's a
Sure,
compilation of
two for
him.
one,
2 for
Yeah,
1.
and
backboard.
airballing. Like it's
There's
just
a
like
whole
you don't
compilation
just
of it.
the team makeup's not gonna make you airball. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
and honestly,
There's a whole
Russell
compilation
Westbrook in
of
those
that.
situations with an ass team, he should be even better. Like
He was.
no, I'm saying like on the Lakers.
What do you mean? Yeah, LeBron and Anthony Davis talking about being.
No, but they
better.
were hurt a lot. Like
They were both playing. Yeah, he wasn't only soloing the team. Like for a
but
good amount of
still,
games.
like it was like uncharacteristically bad too. He wasn't even that bad on the Wizards before he came. Like
No, he was really good. He was averaging a triple double on the Wizards.
Yeah.
Before he went.
I know, like
But he was number 2 on the Wizards. When he came to LA, bro couldn't like do it anymore.
I mean,
couldn't
it
even
was
make a
one A
layup.
and
That's what I'm
B.
saying. Like
The layup situation, I remember. Omari's telling facts. Bro was blowing wide open layups. Bro's
But
looking
there's
like me on the
compilations
court.
of
Like, come
him
on.
shooting mid-range shots and hitting it off the backboard.
All
off
back
the
court.
side, yeah, like team
No
makeup's
rim.
not going has nothing to do with
Yeah,
that.
no
Like
rim. Yeah, I think it's.
I feel like people
Both.
cut him too much slack.
What if he was doing it on
I mean,
purpose?
Mhm.
Get rid of me. Get rid of me right now.
Lakers fans was
Bro,
just trying to
I-
kill that
bro.
nigga, dude. Like
So what is this poll? Who will Draymond Green lay hands on next?
Yeah, maybe.
what the hell? Who he lay hands on next?
What are the options? What
No,
are the
these
options?
are even funnier.
Who the
He said Clay, Steph, Bron, or Jordan Poole again.
I'm going Jordan Poole again.
Jordan Poole again.
Wait till I play the Wizards. I'm waiting for this.
75-7.
I hope Jordan Poole is like puts up like 40 on Draymond's head and then just makes him mad. He's gonna get knocked
That
out.
game
Hey,
is
the
probably
game
gonna
where he
be
comes back to
televised.
against
Yeah.
the Warriors
Golden
is about to be
State.
lit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be national televised for sure.
Well, that game's gonna be fun.
All right, let's end this, man. I'm tired, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to
We had
say.
a long
We
episode.
were trying to end it 30 minutes ago.
Sorry. Ask a football question or that's it?
What's the
Yeah, I
question?
was trying to go to sleep. I got work.
It was
What's
just
the
it's just
question?
a QB question. It's
Aaron Rodgers.
which QB is better out of these three? Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Individually?
Joe Burrow. Yeah, Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts.
individually,
Jalen Hurts is
obviously.
better.
I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts.
Taking Joey.
Give me Herbie. I saw him play one time.
Ooh.
Mhm.
What? Okay,
He
No,
got some good stats though. He got some crazy
I
stats.
know that. He doesn't know what
27-0
he's
lead in the
talking about.
playoffs. Oh,
Hey, that's not his
Time to
fault,
go.
bro. His coach
Yeah,
told him
I
to
know
throw the
that.
damn ball. He
Yeah.
didn't want to run, man.
You know what he's talking about, bro.
hey, NFL.
That's a 1v1, shut up.
soon.
That's a 1v1.
talk about that
exciting.
more. We'll
That's
talk
a
about
1v1.
that more.
I'm okay.
That's what happened on the last 1v1.
Hurts.
All right, we can end
That's
it
what I
there.
thought. That's what I thought. Y'all heard him. He didn't want to say nothing.
We going in here.
He didn't want to say
we gonna
nothing.
end it here.
We need to bring some IRLs for real though. We need to just record new ones.
Figure it out. Yeah,
Hassan's on a
figure it
losing streak. Just letting y'all know. Hassan
Hey.
lost back-to-back times.
It's content season in the summer. We got to get to the grind, you know.
out. Yes, sir.
All
All
right.
right.
All right.
Another
Drop the
successful
footage.
episode.
Let's
Thank
drop
you
the
for
indoor
tuning
footage.
in for
In
Ball Don't
person on
Lie
Sunday.
Live.
Person on Sunday.
Appreciate everybody for coming out. Thanks for the question. Thanks for the comments. Good episode today.
Yeah.
Good to see y'all. And tune in next time when we do the in-person show. We got top 10 shooting guards. So y'all better tune in for
Yeah,
that
yeah, Devin was
controversial
waiting.
list. We gonna
Yeah.
see if Devin Booker is one or not on the
Where do
list
we
at
have
all.
Anthony Edwards, DeMar DeRozan?
I got him like 13th.
Where are they?
Yeah, he might be honorable mention.
I hope
Zach
one
LaVine.
person is not on your list.
We'll
Oh.
see next time.
Jalen-
We'll see
We'll
next
see
time. Y'all
next
gotta
time.
tune in. Y'all gotta tune in. Hit the sub, hit the noties so you stay updated.
The
all
like
right?
button. Like this.
Thirsty.
Like the video right now.
Yeah, like the live. Make sure to like the live. Thank you. And we'll see you on the next one. Nah.
Like.